Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Relics, and today we're going to continue our Andaron Saga Naruto mode, no longer Ironman run, with chapter 22 X Alliances Forged. So if you guys remember from last video, we just finished all of Tamaya, I assume, and we made his acquaintance with Tindaris. So we are probably now allies, based on what we saw at the end of our last video. And so now we're on our... We got a chill chapter. We finally get a moment to calm down. No battle here, but if you guys don't want to see the story stuff here, feel free to skip it if you guys already know it, and we'll see what happens on our next chapter, on chapter 23. But for now, let us read in on the information that we are given here. Jekka and his men rest for a month at Castle Drakespire. Tindaris spends much of his time consulting his advisors. So 1 month has passed. That's very interesting. One day, a visitor arrives. A visitor? Who? Don't be a bad person, right? I grow restless, raiding all day. How much more time do you need? Every day that goes by, we give more time to build his army. Be patient. I promise you, Tiamat's support, and I always keep my word. However, there is much work to be done. We have just been through a civil war. Convincing the nobles to enter another war will require some persuasion. You're the king. Can't you just command them to move? I certainly could, but when I return home, do you think I will meet a cheering crowd? Or is it more likely I will face open revolt? I can't ignore the will of my people. If I do that, my reign will be as short and brutal as that of King Randall the Moronic. The Moronic. Bah, I thought you Scalies didn't care for politics. My friend Brandon told me all you like to do is fight. Your friend is not entirely wrong. We Tamaitans do like our violence. However, I'm afraid you can never escape the struggle of politics. Whenever the Vikings disagree, they simply beat each other senseless in an arena. Perhaps my first order as king should be adopt this custom. My king, an envoy from Styxian has just arrived. Styxian? I was not informed of this. No one was informed, Your Highness. They showed up unannounced. You have dealings with the necromancers? Not that I know of. We share a border, but our interactions are very limited. They insist on speaking directly with you. Should I tell them, Your Highness? What should I tell them, Your Highness? Send them in. Here's your command, my king. Hello. What the hell? Oh my god, his eyes even glow. What should I do for him? Greetings! Greetings, weak and foolish flesh bags. Now you stand before I, Lord Medha. What? Servant of the Sacred Shadow, Grave Walker Extraordinaire. It is I, Medha the Beautiful, he who knows no mortal limit. Whoops, that was awkward. Sorry, folks. Sometimes he just comes out and gets weird for a bit. Anyway, I'm Ahmed, the friendly skeleton servant of Darius. His voice changed. Sorry, should I have changed that one? I didn't know. Fella! I'm just kidding. I don't know. Fella, don't just interrupt someone when they're talking. It's rude. And yes, my voice does change on occasion, but pay it no mind. If you were living your second life, you would have a few screw loose too. Said you're a servant of Darius. Do you mean Prince Darius of Styxia? Yes, sir, the one and only. We're pleased to finally meet you. You've been following your little war effort for quite some time. I did not realize Styxia took an interest in our internal affairs. What are you, stupid? Of course we keep an eye on the dragons. You can't take a dump for our intelligent reports reporting it. Last thing we want is a bunch of deranged scales coming down. That is to say, it would be prudent to keep our eyes open. Now that you are king, we wish to offer support to your lordship. And yet you didn't come to my aid when Irodon was beating down my doors. I'm sure you utter the same flowery words to my brother if he were here. Yes, obviously, imbecilic fleshly. Do you think we run a church here? Charity is for those who deserve it, not a bunch of half-witted moronic. Don't mind old Medha. He just says stuff sometimes. His skeleton is quite the handful. Alright, so what does the Prince Darius want to talk about?
I'll leave it to him, but he wants to yap about something secret. It'll have a big benefit not only to you, but the Lance Lord too.
Me as well? Color me interested.
So what'll it be? Can you keep your mouth shut to hear him out?
Alright, I'll give him my word that the meeting is off the books. Where does he wish to meet us?
Where else but here, you stupid idiot blunderhead? You think he sent me here all by myself? Ron! So, yeah, my prince is already here.
How weird. Hello. King Dendars. Well fought, well fought. That was quite the exciting civil war. My father and I watched their ordeal with such great anticipation. Prince Darius, I've not seen you since Mortimer's coronation ceremony. I'm glad you're alive and that our war could provide you entertainment. I'm afraid I am woefully unprepared for such a royal visit, however. I do not even have servants ready to offer you food and refreshment. You must feel out of your element. Oh, it is fine. Your castle appears to be in quite the ragged state. I would hate to be a hindrance to your reconstruction efforts. I assure you, you won't slow our artisans down one bit. And I'm glad to hear it. May your reign be long. Yours as well. Now, what brings the Prince of Styxia to my royal palace? I've actually come to speak with the Lord of Lances. Me? Really? That's right, you're the mercenary who served under Prince Bodemon. I come bearing news that I think you will find quite amusing. What news could the Prince of Styxia possibly have that would interest me? I heard you and Bodemon were quite close, almost as brothers. I do not imagine you hold much love for the new king of Andaron. That's an understatement. You'll be interested to learn that the King Mortimer has made a deal with my father. He is shipping political prisoners down to Styxia to be raised as undead slaves. What? That vile bastard! 5 slave caravans have already entered. The 6th is on its way. Why would you tell us this? My father and I disagree on how best to run our glorious nation. He wishes to close it down, while I want to open it up to the world. When I ascend the throne, I plan to end the Styxian slave trade. Shipping in prisoners from other nations is poor practice. One cannot achieve greatness with a populace in chains. So you value freedom, do you? You champion of the downtrodden? Is that why you have a skeleton servant following you around? Slavery is so wrong, but eternal servitude is death. That's fine. If you're referring to my retainer, Ahmed, it was his choice to serve me in death. I would never raise an unwilling soul into servitude. He insisted I do it for him, though the process did sadly split his personality apart somewhat. Why should we trust you? What do you gain from this? I do not wish to see your people serving my father in chains. However, I cannot publicly defy my father. That would be treason. So instead of telling us to go up against your father in your place, that's a different kind of treason. I am not telling you to do anything. I am merely a humble messenger. How you choose to act on this information is up to you. This sounds like another trap devised by Mortimer himself. I'm not falling for it. I bet you plan to lure us into an ambush. If you decide to travel to the border to see the truth for yourself, then I offer to go there with you. I will be completely at your mercy. I would be a fool to try and ambush you under such circumstances. You risk much coming here, not only your life, but the wrath of your father too. Everything in my life requires some risk. I do not shun away from it. Anyway, I shall give you privacy to talk. Come see me when you reach your decision. I will eagerly await your response. So, Mortimer has an alliance with the King of Styxia. Do you believe it? Nothing is beneath that treacherous rat, though I trust this Darius even less. It would be very wise not to. The Styxians are schemers. Darius is quite different from his father, though, I will say. How so? He's a lot more talkative, for one. His father is a man of few words, much more fond of making threats than compromises. The King of Styxia is a monster who released a plague on Andaron. It wiped out half our population. My old man perished due to it. I seem to recall that your people were laying siege to their capital. Yeah, Bode would often say the same. They acted in self-defense, Jacka. I didn't care. I don't care. It was a vile act, bloody necros and their black magic. Desperate times call for desperate measures, though I do agree it was reprehensible. Will you travel down to the border then? See if these slave caravans really exist? I don't know. If what Dara says is true, then I can't just sit by and do nothing. What would you do if you were me? I would go and speak with your men. Perhaps also to Darius himself. Maybe you will learn something new. Sounds like a plan. So you tell me I get a choice? Oh god. I really hope I don't get a choice, right? Because then it's like, that means that that's another road split that I have to look into. So obviously the map has nothing left for us to investigate, so we just need to talk to all of our people, which are all around here. That's a lot of people to talk to, so that's kind of unfortunate. But okay, let's get started. I got my drink in hand. Who we got here? We got Jahira, Helga, Tindaris, and a guard. Let's talk to both of them first. I couldn't help but notice that Darius said you two met at Mortimer's coronation ceremony. Yes, as the respective princes of both our nations, it was expected for us to show. My father was too sick to travel himself, and Darius's father was also occupied. So you were both there personally. You saw Mortimer get crowned. What was it like? I've witnessed a few coronation ceremonies in my lifetime. I was there when both King Kythus and King Thorgrim were crowned. I find such events dreadfully dull, if I am perfectly honest. Though I suppose Mortimer did go about a little differently. How so? He first gave a grand speech about the downfall of his dear beloved brothers. Then he renounced House Steel and said his family was not fit to rule Andaron. After that, he announced his marriage to Lady Brianna of House Flameguard. Thus, he took her surname, making House Flameguard the new royal family. So Mortimer decided to adopt the twisted ways of his mother's family. I hear that the Flameguards are known for marrying inside their own family. Is this common among you humans? No, this is something unique to their house. They talk about keeping their bloodline pure. I think this vile practice is the reason why so many of their family members go mad. Lord Gareth, the former head of the house, married his cousin, Lady Cassandra. A few years later, he mysteriously died, and Lady Cassandra has been ruling ever since. Mysteriously? Indeed. Oh, did something happen? A fight almost broke out? Between who? Lord Wester of House Windlands protested quite profusely. He disapproved of the royal family partaking in such vile acts. Ah, Shamsdad. I should have known. He always was a man of tradition. It nearly came to blows between him and Lord Avaro, Flameguard. Now it was quite sad when his younger son, William, diffused the situation. A good brawl would have added so much needed entertainment. So there's conflict between Mortimer's allies. Maybe they are not as united as I first anticipated. You think we could attempt to sow division among them? It's a possibility for sure. Do you have any spies inside Andaron? Sadly, the civil war ruined Timayet's infrastructure. Our network of spies has to be rebuilt from the ground up. Once that happens, however, I'll let you know what I can do. Thanks, Tindaris. You have proven yourself to be a person of integrity. A true Timaetan never forgets what he owes. I understand that you members of the Drake Guard held this castle for days. That's pretty impressive considering you were outnumbered and surrounded. We would have fought to the last fierce. Dying to protect our king is our duty. I imagine all of you were given offers to betray Tindaris. Of course, but we refused every last one. Even when Adrian said he would kill our families. That is impressive loyalty. You should be proud. Indeed, but we would also like to express our heartfelt gratitude to your men. If not for your timely arrival, we would all be dead now, alongside our king. We owe you a debt we can never repay. I appreciate your gratitude, but I'm afraid I can't accept your praise. I'm not really close with Tindaris. I only came here to ask for his aid. I want him to help me dethrone the king of Andaron by going to war. We are well aware of your motivations, but that does not lessen our gratitude. Because of your actions, King Tindaris will reign Timayet for possibly a millennia. You have forever changed the course of Timayetan history with your actions today. The efforts of the effects of this will last several generations after your life has passed. Well, when you put it that way. guess it was a big deal. I also heard that Irodon was a supposed ally of Mortimer. It felt good to take one of his trusted pets away. Yes, indeed. There were rumors of Irodon colluding with a noble from Andaron. We never had solid proof, but it was clear he was getting help from the outside. I think this plan was to have Bodemon and his men killed in the Dragon Tooth Mountains. We were all ambushed by Adrian's soldiers on our way home to the village of Silvermist. I believe that Mortimer intended to cause a war between Andaron and Timayat, though for what reason, I am not sure. Wars create chaos, and chaos create opportunity. And yet, I asked your king to go to war. Are you really okay with that? If His Highness decrees the war is just, then we will follow without question. We will be there alongside Tyndaris on the battlefield, fighting side by side. We may see more of each other moving forward then. We look forward to it. So I wonder if they keep their levels? If they're going to be deployed automatically, if I level each of them individually, does that count as their levels? Oh. Angelus. So I did level the Dragoons. She is level 8. So if I remember correctly, I think I got them all a level, right? So that means she reverted back to a level 8 soldier. Possibly. I don't know entirely for sure. But as you guys can see, we did keep the Brave Lance and the Brave Sword on Tyndaris. So that could possibly mean... And she has no weapons. She has no weapons now. So that could possibly mean that I missed out on getting all those items. Now, I don't think there was any way for me to get Jekka over there. As we saw, we couldn't fly over these walls. It looks like the only way could have possibly is maybe go right here and then fly through the lava through here. But of course the throne room is right here too. So I don't think there was really any way for me to actually get in here to get Jekka, the supply convoy, inside to take all their items. So yeah, I guess I made the right choice to at least take a couple of them. Worked out in the end, right? At least I think so. In any case, I also got the solar brace. What? Boost growth rates by 5%. Ah, that's what it was. I was like, what was the item that Embla, first of all, gave us? But I also remember she had an item on her that was obtainable, right? I think it was. On the previous chapter. And it was this, the solar brace. It was this one. So we did end up getting it regardless that she retreated on the other chapter and reappeared here. And even though we couldn't get the holy symbol, we still get the solar brace. So that's good. That's really good. Boost growth rates by 5%. I wonder who could use that. Most of my units are already in the double digits, or at least approaching it. So at this point, there's not too many units I can actually give it to, and they'll benefit. Oh my god, Elanda's here. Like at this point, for example, I could give it to like Haley, because I haven't been using her. If I still want to use her and we start to deploy more units, I could give it to her and she'll quickly grow to the point where she'll be just as strong as everyone else, and I won't have to worry about her being frail. But that's another thing, her caps aren't exactly high, right? So that would probably be bad. I wonder if there's third tier units in this game, because if there isn't, then we're kind of approaching our limits here. I mean, we're talking like Jekka. He's already going to. He'll probably get close to cap strength, if not capping it. He'll cap his skill. He'll cap his speed, and then that's it, right? I mean, it seems kind of boring. Same thing with Helga. She's ready to cap speed at level 15 Harrier. You know, probably going to cap her magic and skill. So it just seems kind of odd, you know, why there wouldn't be third tier classes, but at the same time, we're on chapter 22X right now. How many chapters are even in this game, right? Most Fire Emblem games have like 30, so there's not much time left. I don't know, we'll see. I shouldn't focus on this right now. Okay, Angelus is approaching us. I'll let him talk to me since he's coming my way. I am going to talk to Jaheira. Hey, Jaheira. You seem to be in deep thought. Are you looking at Helga? King Tindaris called her beautiful. Oh, I see. You're jealous. Pardon? Hey, it's fine. We've all been there. Why would I be jealous? I'm guessing you've got a thing for your king? I don't blame you. He's a handsome fellow. Utterly ridiculous. I am his retainer. I am merely looking out for him. Hey now, the heart knows what it wants. I know a thing or two about forbidden love. I am merely attempting to observe what he sees in this human. If my king is to pick his first mate, she must be vetted properly. Mate? You mean queen. Tamaya has no queen, only a dragon king. But Tindaris had a mother. What was she called? The Dragon King has multiple concubines. Our late king had 13 in total. Concubines, eh? I'd love to see someone try and call Helga that to her face. Being a concubine to the Dragon King is a position of the highest honor. The Manakete race has sadly suffered from low fertility and slow birth rates. Even with a harem of various partners, the king only ever had 2 sons. I guess your customs make a bit more sense to me now. However, was Tindaris' mother not a full-blooded dragon? How did that pairing happen? When he was younger, our king would take flight and travel the world as a dragon. One time he visited Andaron, and when he came back, he brought a human with him. Her name was Liana. She was a noble. Wait, Liana? That name rings a bell. I'm rusty on my Andaron nobility, but I swear Samuel told me a story once. I think this Liana was a flame guard. Yes, now that you mention it, she was Liana of the House Flame Guard. You're telling me Tindaris is actually the son of a Flame Guard noble? That would mean he was related to Bonamon, albeit quite distantly. Maybe that's why they got along. Human bloodlines never did matter to us much. He never bothered to look into them that deeply. Well, that's an interesting bit of history for sure. So I take it Tindaris has yet to pick any concubines? Not yet, but as our new king, he has a duty to begin picking them as soon as possible. I will of course vet them properly to make sure they are all suitable partners. A concubine must have certain traits and important qualities to be a suitable match. Like having pink hair, perhaps? I don't follow. Why would hair color matter? You really are dense. You humans make no sense at all to me. Okay. Helga, got a moment? What is it? Can we talk about your relationship with your grandmother? Why this sudden interest in my family life? Do you think she was always a monster? No, I do not. How can you be so sure? Because the Skilla I grew up with was not the woman you met in that tent. Can you elaborate? My grandmother was always stern and somewhat cold. That much is true. However, she was not the emotionless and empty husk you saw in Hornheim. When I was young, I remember seeing her laugh, cry, despair, and even love. A variety of many human emotions that no monster would be able to emulate. When would you say this changed? It was back when my parents perished. Skilla claimed they died in a blizzard. However, now I'm not so sure anymore. I think she may have killed them both. So you think at some point Skilla may have undergone a transformation? After the death of my mother and father, I never saw Skilla smile or laugh again. I thought she was grieving and that maybe the despair had hardened her heart. However, I think there's another reason. And what would that be? Skilla would often travel to Hornheim alone. Every time she came back, she changed. It was as if she left a small part of herself back in the void, a fragment of her soul. One night, I walked into her tent and heard her talking to someone. Who was she talking to? She never mentioned his name, but it was clear it was someone of great importance. And you didn't think this was strange? My grandmother often communed with the dark spirits, so I didn't think much of it. However, it was something in the way she spoke with this one that gave me the chills. She had an obedient tone in her voice, as if she was speaking to an authority figure. When she noticed me, she became furious and chased me out of her tent at once. I tried asking her about it later, but she didn't want to speak a word about it to me. So who do you think it was? At the time, I had no idea, but after our visit to Helheim, I have some suspicions. I believe she was communicating with Lord Osmodeus, the Supreme King of Terrors. Do you remember the demon emperor who appeared and chased us out of Helheim? That was him. That was Lord Osmodeus. I didn't want it to believe it at first. Jacka, you look white as a sheep. Helga, when we were in Helheim, I heard a voice inside my head. What did it say to you? It knew I wanted to kill Mortimer. It offered me power to do so. Please don't tell me you accepted the deal. Of course not. Good. You're not as a great fool as I thought you were. Do you think this Osmodeus had a hand in what happened to Scylla? It might very well be that the ritual creates some kind of unholy pact with him. Yes. Damn it. What will this mean for Amon when he grows up? Jacka, if the worst comes to pass, I should be the one to do it. Do what? The unthinkable. It can't be you, nor Yolanda. The burden should be mine. I won't let it come to that, Helga. I will do whatever it takes not to. I will do whatever it takes not to. I will scour the world for a cure, or a solution before that happens. I understand. Okay. Jacka, a moment of your time? Yeah, what is it? I just received a letter from my family. What does House Darkholm want? I'm not sure. My parents did not say. They only want me to return home. Apparently, they want to give me a gift of some kind. How exciting! Sounds ominous. They promised I would be free to return to your side in due time. Or they plan to sell you to Mortimer, where you'd be tortured for information on us. You wound me, Jacka. My family would never. I don't know your family that well. No one in Andaron does, really. However, I don't think any house is beneath trickery or deceit. Still, if they wish for you to have something, it might be valuable. So what would you have me do? I will follow your instructions. Oh, God. Oh, God. Did he have any items? Oh, shoot. Did he have any items on him when I finished the chapter? I don't think he did, right? Oh my god. What? I feel bad if I don't send him home. Because he, unlike Jaheira, there's no reason to really keep him if he has no other ties to anything, right? Whereas in Jaheira's case, she was ordered to stay by my side until notified. Well, it's only the first playthrough, might as well do it. Send Angelus home. This is going to hurt me, probably. However, at the same time, we haven't really used him to a maximum, I think. I felt like I could have still did these chapters without him, right? If I didn't have Angelus in, I could have like Haley in, for example, or Miriam, or even Halfdan, and I think we would have did fine. So at the end of the day, I think it's okay. We send him home. Let's see what happens. I think you should go see your family. Truly, are you not skeptical? Of course I am. But what do we really have to lose? You're just our bard. Oh, Jacka, you little jokester. I shall give my mother and father your best. I wasn't joking. Okay, well, that's concerning, but it says that he's going to get an item. Is this the moment his magic stat actually comes into play? Does he get some kind of magic capability? Does he get a magical item he can fight with? I don't know. We will see. I hope so, because that's weird that he has so much magic and he can't even use it, right? So whatever this item is, I really hope it's worth sending him away. I will work my way left, all the way in a circle, clockwise, and I'll come back down to finish off with Darius himself. I think that's how we'll do it. Alright, we got Isabel here. Man, I never thought I'd see the royal castle from the inside. Last time I was here, I only saw it from quite afar. You've been to Timayet? You never told me. My father brought me here on a mission with King Thorgrim. I was barely a teenager, but I cried until he let me come too. My mother was furious when father agreed to bring me. Your mother's name was Ellen, was it? Bonemon told me she fell at the siege of Holtmire. Yeah, alongside both of my brothers. That left me as Robert's sole child. And we ended up taking his life as well. I'm so sorry for that, Isabel. I've been so caught up in my own loss that I never stopped to consider yours. I was devastated when news of my father's death reached me. However, he always told me he would not die quietly in a bed. As a knight, he always knew his death would come in battle. He rode into conflict against your company, knowing well the risk. You were just defending yourself. I cannot blame you for his death. You're a lot more mature than I could ever hope to be, Isabel. If my father's killer was allowed to freely travel into this group, well, I wouldn't be very rational. This Prince Darius that just showed up, do you blame him for your father's death? Hang on a second. Sorry about that. Someone was at the door. It was his father, King Kangix, who unleashed the plague on Andaron. And that plague ended up killing my old man shortly after the war. I don't know if Prince Darius played any part in it, but it's hard to say. Normally, I wouldn't blame a son for the sins of a father, but, you know, something about Darius unsettles me greatly. His speech is too fluid. I know what you mean. Smooth talkers are often dishonest. And yet, if Darius speaks the truth, and Mortimer is shipping slaves to Styxia, then you'd be foolish to turn a blind eye to it. What do you think I should do, Isabel? You should go with him, and see the truth with your own eyes. And if we walk straight into an ambush at the border, then we'll just have to crush them. Sometimes I admire your resolve. Indeed. I feel bad I didn't use her, but at the same time, I have so many other units. I feel like, at least in this normal mode run, I don't need a tank as much as one would think. At least in my opinion, having the flyers around is way more important than having a tank. And, you know, like even like Jaheira, she's pretty tanky enough. The flyers are pretty strong in general. They can take care of everything. I got Beerit, I got Victoria, I have Aisha. Like they have a lot of HP, and they're quite strong in their own right. In this game at least, I feel like a tank is very unnecessary. At most, I would have needed the tank early on in House Steel, but I think Ariel would have been that tank because she was a knight, right? And I'm pretty sure her defenses were okay. So, yeah, honestly, Isabel is quite useless to me in that regard. I'm not a big fan of generals in the first place, but if she could become a great knight, right? I'm sure as an armor knight she becomes a general straight away. But whenever the definitive edition for Andaron Saga does come out, I'm sure Isabel has the option to transform into a great knight by that point, right? Because I'm pretty sure Mangs mentioned it a couple times that units will have class changes options. And if that's the case, that would make her much more viable. But as a general, that's kind of not good, because now she's just kind of slow to me. As far as foot soldiers go, we don't need her, so that's why I didn't use her. So I feel bad about that, but Jacka, I need to speak to you about Yolanda's condition. She's not getting better, I take it. I've been doing everything I can to treat her, but it appears that she is what? She appears to be aging rapidly. What? The witches, they depleted her life energy to a breaking point. She's become like a sieve that leaks water uncontrollably. That's terrible. Is there anything we can do to help? I spent hours poring over old tomes containing medical knowledge. I haven't been able to find any information about magic that speeds up aging. Is her condition incurable? The only lead I found is that light magic might counter the toxic darkness, but unfortunately only a magist adept in the greatest arcane arts would suffice. A royal lightbringer capable of casting hundreds of spells at once, like Kythus. What about her baby? Is Amon doing? How is Amon doing? Amon is a strange child. He hardly shows any emotion. However, he starts to cry when my staff draws near. This does worry me a little bit. You saw what skill it really was. I think Amon will grow up to become... Or you think Amon will grow up to become one of them? I have to believe that's not the case. I wouldn't know what to tell Yolanda. Oh, Jacka. Oh. Look, you guys can see she's getting wrinkles on her face. Well, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I can tell. Yolanda, how are you feeling? I see the look in your eyes. my appearance disturbs you. I'm only worried for you, Yolanda. I'm trying not to stress you. I do not fear for my own life, Jacka. However, I do worry for little Amon. I worry what he might become when he grows up to become a man. You saw what Skilla was. Just because Skilla was a monster does not mean Amon will become one. And you know this how? I don't. But I have to believe it. You have to as well. Well, what if we are wrong? We'll cross that bridge when we reach it. Until then, we give Amon what he needs. He should be treated with love and care, like all children deserve. Thank you, Jacka. I draw my strength from your words. If Bonemon were here, now, he would surely say the same. What do you think Bonemon would say about Darius and his request? Bonemon, being the trusting fool that he was, would surely rush headfirst into the border. However, I am not so naive as to take the words of a necromancer at face value. The Styxians are a foul blight upon Aurora. They reject the teachings of the divines. Nothing good can come from colluding with their twisted ambitions. I figured you would say that. If you plan to go to the border, I will still go there with you. However, never let your guard down even for a moment. Whatever I decide to do, I promise to be careful. Okay, that's interesting. Yolanda is clearly aging. Which sucks. Which also gives me the idea that she is no longer going to be usable in this run. We'll see. I mean, I like I said, first playthrough, so I don't know what's happening. It really sucks if we don't get to use her again, because that means I put in the levels. I mean, yes, I at the time I really needed her, right? It's not like I didn't need her help, right? But that means I put in the levels for nothing, and it kind of sucks if that's the case. Just like Bonemon's dead now, right? So, yes, he didn't exactly need to level up or anything, but, you know, it would have helped if I didn't give him so many kills. Theodore, I want to ask your advice on what to do regarding Darius and his request. I heard his speech. Do you believe Mortimer is selling off prisoners? Turning them into undead slaves? That sounds vile even for him. At this point, I wouldn't put anything past him. I don't trust the necromancers, but if it really is true, we have to do something. Our own people are being condemned to a fate that is far worse than death. To have your soul eternally enslaved and denied rest in the great beyond, it goes against everything we believe. But what if this is a plot to lead us all into an ambush? Then we should expose ourselves to the risk. As long as Yolanda and her child are safe. Just like that, huh? What if this is a trap devised by Mortimer to kill us all? I haven't been a knight my whole life, so I can only speak from my position as a knight. The day I put my own safety above that of my people, I am a knight in name only. Even if I march towards uncertainty and possibly death, I cannot waver. If there's a chance that the innocent are being victimized, I must go to their aid. That is the only way I know how to live as a proud knight of Andaron. Very idealistic. I personally don't give a rat's ass about honor. I'll gladly brawl in mud and sully my honor if it means winning. Then you would be no better than Mortimer. No, there's a big difference. I won't betray my friends. And what about the people of Andaron? If I knew that Darius spoke the honest truth, I'd be giving the orders to leave. The problem is that I do not trust him. Then trust your instincts. What are they telling you? That Darius is speaking the truth, and that I'd be a fool to trust him. Then I'd say go with him to the border, and don't ever let your guard down. That's fair. There you go. If I'm being completely honest, right? There you go. This guy would be the ideal candidate for the... Oh, wait, I have it. I have it. The Solar Brace. 5% extra growth rates. I forget what his growth rates were, but they were... His magic skill and speed were pretty high, if I remember correctly, right? He'd be the ideal candidate. Why? He's a mage unit with con. He's on a horse with 15 aid, which is able to rescue almost every single member of my party. He comes with a leadership star. He has his own skill, which female allies within 2 tiles receive -2 damage, in which literally, 3/4 of my army is female, so we'd only benefit everybody. And he's integral to the plot, apparently. And he has the Dire Thunders, which only he can use, which is a brave weapon. So, if I'm being completely honest, I think I need to start using Theodore. I think I'm going to start using Theodore. Maybe. If we have the army space for him, of course. Only if. Because if we don't, then obviously there's no point. But I think this is it. I think he's the one who gets to use the solar brace. I'll have to keep that in mind when we keep talking to people and seeing how the chapters work going forward. Because again, we've only seen, what, 14 was our max of the past few chapters. If not, only 13 units. That's not a lot. People like Haley have been sitting out. Zacharias is out. Miriam was out in this last one. So I don't have many spaces for people. So if I use someone, I gotta make sure I'm going to use them now. Because we should be approaching the end of the game. If we're not already like 3/4 or 2/3 of the way. We'll see. Divines be good. How many arrows are in that pile? A few hundred at the moment. I plan to make many more. Wait, you made all of these? Ever since we arrived in Tamayan, I've been shooting down so many wyvern riders. Good wood is hard to come by here, so I figured it wouldn't hurt to be prepared. We've won the war here. I doubt we will be shooting more wyverns. You don't think the people we kicked in the teeth will come back for revenge? It never hurts to be prepared. You sure like to take everything into account, don't you? I ran away from home when I was 14. A scared little girl with no survival skills. I almost starved to death during the first few days. I didn't even know how to cook. The life on the road taught me that I had to look out for myself. No one else is going to. Why did you run away from home? I was told my father perished in a fire, leaving me alone. My half-brothers were not very kind to me after his passing. I decided it was better to be on my own rather than with them. Brothers are supposed to look after their sisters. Damn cowards. Their mother utterly despised me. I think she saw me as a threat. She said I looked too much like the harlot who ensnared her husband. You're a noble, aren't you? Is it that obvious? I hoped I would discard my mannerisms by now. That's not it. You mentioned earlier that you posed a threat to your brothers. That alone gave away your true nature. Only nobles view their family as threats. Well, you nailed it. Your skills with the bow combined with your golden hair pretty much gives it away. You're a noble of House Ring, aren't you? I suspected it from the moment we met. However, you seem to want to keep it secret, so I didn't force the issue. You're almost correct. I'm a bastard of House Ring, actually. My mother was a commoner. So you must be the daughter of Lord Wilbert. Bodemont told me that he perished in a fire. We fought against your brother at the Battle of the Coronas River, did we not? We did. My brother Gabriel was there too, but he ran away, like he tends to do. I don't know much about the Ring family at all. Liam and Gabriel, what were they like growing up? Liam was a loudmouth and an idiot. Always wanted to prove himself. Gabriel was the quiet one, but he's more dangerous of the two. Dangerous how? Liam was straightforward. It wasn't hard to read him or know what he wanted. Thus, he was pretty easy to handle even when his temper got the best of him. Gabriel, on the other hand, was cold and calculating. Quiet, but terribly cruel. He's the kind of person to lure you into a trap before he puts an arrow in you. Also, he is by far the most talented with a bow. Better than Liam or myself. So he's cold, eh? That makes me wonder. How did you feel fighting your family? Nothing really. Not even a little bit of remorse? Nah. What good would that do me? Useless emotions are best discarded. You're a human, Haley. It's only natural to feel something when fighting your family. I guess I was a bit annoyed. It's not really what I meant. Are we done with the pep talk now? I like to go back to making arrows. My apologies. It wasn't my intention to pry or anything. No offense taken. Oh, okay. Interesting. Zacharias. Lord of Lances. Zacharias, I was hoping you could give me some insight. With regards to Darius, do you think we can trust him? All men die eventually. What? Those who learn to escape death betray the divines. They are entities despised by our creator. So too are their hellspawn. Are you talking about how Styxian raises people from the dead? Necromancers or something? Death is a natural part of life. Do not fear it, Lord of Lances. When we die, we enter samsara, and may someday rise again. A new life. Reincarnation. That is the way of our universe. Sounds like a lot. This sounds a lot like the Centaurs' religion. The Centaurs are the Creator's children, just as humanity is. Never forget, you must reject all who upset the natural way. Alright then. Good talk. As always, good talk. Kinda glad it was short. Speaking of Centaurs, I know Garam's not exactly here. I haven't been using Garam. Ever since we got Garam, we have not seen a Centaur. It seems kind of sad that the Centaurs were kind of just discarded from the story, considering they're pretty cool. But, okay, well, I'm sure they'll probably come into play later, but you never know, right? Never thought I'd find myself deep in this scaly territory. Notice that some of the castle's residents have been glaring intensely. They don't seem very happy with you. Understandable. I probably killed some of their family members. Correction. I definitely killed a lot of their family members. I've heard some of the locals call you the Hermit of Death. Did you really shoot down that many wyverns? Lost count after 70. It's a wonder the Titan army didn't send patrols to kill you. Oh, but they did. Several times. I just outsmarted those lizards every time. I lived in the Dragon Tooth Mountains for years. I knew every rock. When I noticed the patrols, I just went into hiding until they gave up. Then I followed them, put arrows in them at nights while they slept. This may sound a bit harsh, but why the intense hatred for Timaeans? It all started one day when that ugly woman, Leonora, landed in my garden. I spent years trying to get something to grow up in that harsh, cold soil. I was at long last due to get a yield of ripe tomatoes when she arrived. Her dumb, lumbering beast stomped on the soil and destroyed my hard work. This conflict started over tomatoes. That's how it all began at any rate. She just showed up at my cabin. I thought I was just some harmless hermit she could bully. Maybe she was just hoping she could extort some food or gold out of me. I told her to piss off, of course. She didn't exactly take no for an answer. So I strung my bow and decided to put an arrow straight in her chest. She survived thanks to a nice shield she was carrying, but she was pissed. She was quite tough, so I had to flee. But she swore she would come back. After that day, I started to shoot down any wyvern who came too close. Better to be safe than sorry, I say. Seemed to have lived quite an exciting life for a hermit. Compared to my old life, my days up in the mountains were pretty dull. Okay. What do you want, Stabby? Can't you see I'm busy? Can't say I do. What are you doing? Just standing around hoping to be left alone by annoying people asking stupid questions. You're absolutely charming. Anyone ever tell you that? Once or twice. I hear you are one of my strongest. They call you the Soaring Shrieker. How did that nickname come about? I guess it's because of Arion, my wyvern. He shrieks like a dying girl in battle. At first I found it annoying, but then I noticed it scared my enemies shitless. Figure I let him keep at it. It's even louder when he's hungry. Tindaris tells me you are the leader of the Order of the Wyvern Knights. Is that some kind of elite group? You bet your ass. We're the top drakes. Wyvern Knights and the pride of Timaean. We strike fear into the hearts of our foes. Our lances can pierce even the toughest armor. No one can stand up to us in battle. Sounds like you would be handy to have if Timaean goes to war. Andaron's got some strong knights, wearing any heavy plate armor. The steel knights in particular are almost impervious to harm. We'd send those walking tin cans packing with a single charge. I hope to see that one day. I don't. War is bothersome. How come? I think a strong warrior like yourself would relish the chance to fight. Huh. I would rather cruise nice and easy all the way into retirement. Now, guarding the palace, that's a job I can see myself doing fine. Plenty of time napping, eating, drinking, and playing dice. You are not what I thought you'd be. It's not the first time I hear someone say that. My sisters would berate me constantly every day. Oh, Miriam, you're wasting your talents away. Oh, Miriam, you should try to exert yourself some more. Blah, blah, blah. So tiresome. So your ultimate dream is to slack off and never work? Hell yeah. Earn myself some cash so I never have to exert myself again. Just kick back with a good drink and some good meat, living the good life. But until then, I guess I have to keep skewering fools now and then. I'm awesome at killing that, after all. And at least you know what you want. Yep, right now, I'm good for a nap. So stop your yapping your trap and sawed off. Guess I will. Okay. Who we got here? Jesse. What's up, Jesse? Oh man, my bro Jacka, we gotta get out of here. Huh? What's wrong, Jesse? I don't know how we both ended up here, but we gotta leave before he finds us. Jesse, you're being incoherent. What's going on with you? I just woke up from a nap. I have no idea how I ended up in this place. Is this a bad dream? Pinch my arm. Jesse, will you calm yourself down? What is scaring you so much? How did we end up inside Castle Flameguard? Castle Flameguard? What are you talking about? Jesse, we're in the middle of Tamiatan Royal Palace. Huh? We are? But, right. That's, it looks so similar. Avaro, he's not. Jesse, have you been on dust again? No. I've been clean for days, at least. 2 days? How would you even know what Castle Flameguard looks like on the inside? I was there a few times with Bode back in the day, but you're just some rogue. I wouldn't even know where to begin. You mentioned Avaro. Did you know him? Oh, I know him. He's an evil incarnate, a monster wearing human disguise. He was Bodemon's cousin, but Bode said he never felt like family to him at all. He didn't care much for the Flame Guards, except for his mother Maria, of course. Ah, yes, Lady Maria. Along with Father John, they were the ones who treated me well. Jesse, you're not making any sense. How would you know Bode's mother? I doubt she hung around in the slums. I'm sorry, Jacobro. I need to be alone. Man, sometimes I worry if all the dust is permanently added to his brain. Added his brain. His grasp on reality is always weak, but it's gotten worse. Jesse, what a mess you've become. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Take Jesse into Castle Flameguard. Runa! Hey, what are you doing here sulking in a corner? Oh, hello, Mr. Jacka. What's wrong? You seem upset. Oh, I'm sorry. I know we've accomplished a lot ever since arriving here in Tamiat. I feel like I'm no closer to finding my dad. I've asked, but no one here knows anything. Sorry to hear that. But how can you know if he's even still alive? My mom told me he was a powerful sage. There's no way anyone could defeat him. Being powerful is no indicator of survival. It's rather the opposite, in fact, I'd say. Strong people often tend to get involved in conflicts that are beyond their power. Bodemon was strong and very good at fighting, yet he died all the same. I just don't want to believe that my father's actually dead. That all this was for nothing. This whole journey hasn't been for nothing. We've made quite a few friends, right? We've suffered hardships together, but we've also gained a lot of exciting memories. You'll be telling your future children about your adventures one day, I'm sure. I just wish that I could tell my father about them as well. Keep your chin up, Runa. You might run into him yet. Thanks for the encouragement. It's what I do. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Meet her father soon? I gotta look at her supports. Hey, Sigrid, you seem starry-eyed. See something interesting? I know I've been here for a month, but Castle never ceases to amaze me. Look how the lava flows around the interior. How did the Drakes build it? Tandara says his people build their dwellings with obsidian. Apparently it doesn't melt even when exposed directly to lava. As for how they built all this on top of a lava river, well, I imagine that must have taken decades of effort. I spent all my life around ice and snow. To see something like this is quite amazing. It's so hot here. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. I can't say the same for your sister. Hugo's always been moody. I learned to ignore it. I can't imagine growing up with her was easy. Oh, it wasn't bad. She's not like this when we're together. She just doesn't like outsiders. Ever since Mom and Dad died. One day I hoped everyone would see her genocide. She did give her life, forced to save Aelanda. It was a selfless act. My sister is very quick to shoulder blame. She felt like what happened was her fault. As such, she felt she should pay the price for what Aelanda had to endure. If anyone's to blame for what happened to Aelanda, it's me. I was so fixated on the mission that I didn't consider her safety. I never should have left her alone with those damn skatey witches. I'm sorry, Sigrid. I was not implying you were one of them. That's okay. I feel angry about it too. I knew some of them for a long time. To think that so many of them were monsters in disguise is sickening. Do you think that there ever be a clan Skady after this? I don't know. It would be nice to take the surviving members and make a new clan. You could name it something new, like Clan Pink Fluffy Snow Bunnies. Yeah, we might have to workshop on that one. Ah, Harriet. Jacka, there you are. I need you to get me everything written here. This is quite the long list, Harriet. There must be 50 things on here. Do you really need all this stuff? I'm running low on medical supplies, like ointment to treat burn wounds. Can't you just use your staves? Oh, you silly boy, you don't know anything about how healing staves work, do you? You must admit, it was never an area of expertise I bothered to delve into. Staves can only heal surface flesh wounds. They can knit flesh and mend broken bones. However, some underlying symptoms such as burns and infections must still be treated. Yeah, I remember now. My sister was able to learn how to wield staves to help my mother. However, the staff can only alleviate the pain caused by her symptoms, not cure the illness. Ah, yes, Femke, was it? You told me about her when I healed your scar. How was the little brat doing? I haven't seen her in a while, but I have a friend named Brandon watching over her. He's like a father to me. I would trust him with my life and the life of my family. He sends me letters on the regular to let me know how they're doing back in Holtmeyer. Femke cried a lot when she learned I left without saying goodbye, but she's fine now. If Femke wants some training on how to use staves after this war ends, send her to me. I'd be happy to teach the girl some tricks. I wish I had a proper teacher at her age. Divines know it would have saved so many lives back when I was a battle medic in the war. You served in the 16th War? Did you not? You might have been around my old man. His name was Jamkey. Does it ring a bell? A faint one perhaps, though I healed a lot of men back then. It was an awful war, unlike any I have seen before and since. Those damn necromancers used magical disease as weapons. I take it you are not thrilled with Prince Darius being here, then. What is your opinion of him? Compared to his father, that cub seems meek and utterly harmless. Yet, a little lamb can often show itself to be a dangerous lion. Mortimer is an example of that. So do you think we should accept his offer? I would not. But I don't think my opinion will hold such much sway with you young folks. You would all throw yourselves upon spears if you thought it would win you the war. Utterly reckless and foolish, all you. Well, I appreciate your honesty, Lady here, and your advice. Well then, enough talk. I want you to get me every item on that list. Chop chop. I want these reagents as early as yesterday. I no barely refuse. Okay. And last but not least are the final two characters. Let's talk to Ahmed first, since that is not the objective. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. Oh. I need that.
Lord of Lances, how's it going, my fleshy guy? You know, forgetting your name is rude, right? I'm Ahmed, the friendly skeleton. Cheers.
Right. Ahmed. Sorry, it's just... you're a skeleton. It's a little morbid that I'm talking to a dead guy.
I'm a skeleton? You're a skeleton, Lord of Lances. What do you think inside that fleshy bone of yours? I merely have less meat on my bones compared to you.
I hadn't thought of it like that before. But you're still a dead man, yes? And now you're enslaved to Darius forever?
Let's get one thing clear. I am not Lord Darius' slave. I am more like his underlying best friend, his buddy.
He bound you with black magic. You lack free will. Don't you have to follow all his commands? Like, isn't something a best friend would do?
Ah, now that's a good laugh coming from the likes of you.
Pardon?
You act as if you have free will, but you don't, moron. You're as much as a slave as me.
No, I'm not. That's ridiculous.
Is it? You're a slave to your body and desires flesh bag. Your quest to kill Mortimer proves that you are a slave. You need sleep every night. It is also evidence of slavery.
If one desires to make them into a slave, then we're all slaves.
Yes, good, now you begin to understand.
Wow, this is nonsense. This is what I get for talking to a skeleton.
You're just a man that my logic is perfect and flawless. The great Midha is never errs.
Ugh. Yes? Oh, we get conversation options. Okay, who is the skeleton? The skeleton who claimed to be your cohort. Who is he? His name is Ahmed. He was my best friend and my mentor. My father assigned him to me when I was but a young boy. He was already old and dying by the time I reached adolescence. On his deathbed, he told me that he wanted to continue serving. So you had him raised? Our bond goes much deeper than that. He is not some pet skeleton to me. Our souls are magically united. He won't die as long as I don't die either. And when you die, will he be raised? No. I have no such intentions. Undeath holds little appeal for me. What is life without its sensations? I want to enjoy food and laughter, the warmth of a beautiful woman. And yet your cohort will enjoy no such things. It was his choice. I feel no remorse. Clearly not. Tell me about Styxian. What deal did Mortimer make with your father? Refresh my memory. All I know is caravans from Andaron arrived outside our castle gates. They were filled with prisoners. What does Mortimer gain from doing this? Money, power, or influence, I'd bet. Perhaps even a military alliance. Corpses are a valuable commodity in Styxian, more so than gold. And the prisoners that already arrived, is there a chance for us to save them? I'm afraid not. My father would waste no time in turning them into his servants. Damn it. However, there still might be time to save the people headed for Styxian, if we do not tarry long here. Who is your father? I want to know about your father. Tell me about King of Styxian. My father is King Kagix, the fourth. He's lived for over 60 years. He was only a child when his father, the last king, was murdered. Kagix fought against King Kythus in the Second Styxian War. I'm sure you've heard all about that. Didn't go so well for your people. I would not say my father is loved, but he is respected and feared. 60 years, eh? I suppose he does not have long left. Is that why you're going behind his back? My father could live for quite a few more years. How long do your people in the caravans have left? I don't really believe you would take such a big risk to help my people. I consider helping them a bonus. What are you scheming? What do you want, Darius? I want the best future for my nation and its people. And what do you mean by that? I want to open up Styxian to the world. I wish to invite more people to trade. I also want people of Andaron to stop seeing us as a threat. Hard to do when we have been at war twice. You started both of them. Both times your kings attempted to raise themselves into undeath. You foolishly forced our hand. We forced your hand. We did not conform to your stance, so you attacked us? When a monster sits upon the throne of an empire, good men have to act. The Lightbringers could not tolerate such an abomination existing. Imagine forcing your beliefs on other people and calling yourself righteous. Those light supremacists got what they deserved when Thorgrim beheaded Kythus. The world would be better off without their poisonous self-righteous morality complex. The Lightbringers saved Aurora from the demons and terrors. No, they saved the Northerners. Styxian was doing just fine. We never requested their help, as we found it unnecessary. I'll bet you don't even know Aurora's original moniker. The name of the common folk used before the Lightbringers came. My mother raised me to be a scholar. I know of the old name, Yggdrasil. Frankly, it was an idiotic consonant name that deserved to be changed. Some still live that respect the old ways. Some still live that respect the old ways. We never had a chance to vote on the name. Joseph's children stole that decision from us. Well, admittedly, I wasn't aware of that fact. Few are. Alright. I've decided. I'll go with you to... I didn't even get to choice. I just say yes. I'll go to the border. Show me these slave caravans. This had better not be a trick. No tricks, I assure you. Only the naked truth. I promise you it will be an enlightening journey. I don't doubt it. Talk, 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 talk. I made my decision, Jadaris. I'm going with the prince. I want to see for myself if these slave caravans truly exist. Good idea. I'll come with you. Don't you have your hands full with rebuilding your country? My diplomats and ambassadors have already been set out. My soldiers have been given their tasks. For now, it's a waiting game. I'd much rather go with you. Sounds like we'll have fun. You think it's a good idea for you to leave the country? Especially right after you just conquered it in a bloody war? This might be one of the few chances I get to leave. I will spend the better part of my life on this throne. I'd like to have some adventures while I still can. When you put it like that, long lives sound annoying. Very well, it's not my place to defy a king. Quiet you. I said nothing. They're going to get along so nicely. Is everyone ready to leave, then? We have a long journey ahead. Though I look forward to getting to know you on the road. Same here, especially you, Helga. I want to know all your dark secrets. Jacka, do you think dragons can survive being frozen solid? I always wondered. We should be able to reach the border in a week if there are no delays. Come, I shall show you the best route. Onwards, my friends, to Styxia! Okay. Cool, there's chapter 22X. Next one is chapter 23. What was it? Styxian Sands. Alright, so I'm personally going to take the break here. Whew, I've been talking for over an hour, non-stop. I will be back for chapter 23. Okay. Here we go. The southern desert nation of Styxia, a land steeped in magic and mystery. Here, the foul necromancers are free to practice their unholy dark magic. Jacka never thought he would willingly travel to the accursed wasteland, but now he marches side by side with the Crown Prince of Styxia's empire. As for Darius's motives, Jacka can only hope he is not lying. Yeah, no crap. I mean, this whole game is just been about deceit, lies, betrayal. Like, without a doubt, that is obviously the theme of this entire story, but man, is it like everywhere. There it is. The river Saphir. If you follow it, you'll soon reach the capital city, Kadim. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing all this right. Divines, it's hot here. Whew. Yeah, it is hot right now in the world, and it is not just the game. You Styxians must sweat like pigs to stay cool. Doesn't feel all that warm to me. Today is quite cool, even. Right. So where are these caravans? We should be close, yes? Look to the west. Oh, look, there's a shaman. Oh, look at that. We just get to see the enemies right away. There they are. The caravan members appear to be resting. Their leader is a cruel fellow who goes by the name of Sethos. He's fully loyal to my father. I need to keep my distance. If he recognizes me and flees, he'll alert my father for sure. You intend to hang back? Why? So you can backstab us? I don't know where your distrust of me comes from, Lord of Lances. I do not want to harm you. In fact, I'd like to cultivate an alliance. Please, let your mind be at ease. Everyone wants an alliance if it benefits them. Are you any different? Point taken. For now, let's just focus on these caravans. If you need me, I'll be hiding in your camp. I'll summon my cohort to help guard it. I can use my scrying magic to scout the area if I see anything. Ahmed will warn you. Alright everyone, move out. There are prisoners to rescue. Our mounted units will have a hard time moving in the sand. Everyone else has to work extra hard to compensate. Let's go. Time is of the essence here. We have to be as quick as lightning. The longer we tarry, the higher the risk of our own people suffer. Our objective is to destroy camps. So kind of like in Radiant Dawn. Okay. These campsites are the enemies. They're tents. They cannot suffer crits, and they cannot be doubled, so we do need to hit them hard and fast. Okay, and they have defense. They have no resistance, though. Interesting. There's a few of them. Okay, there's also some bones. Okay, so this sucks. Unlike other games, I have no knowledge of the desert. Therefore, I have no idea where certain items are going to be in the desert area. That really sucks. I'm not gonna lie. That sucks. Because for all I know, there's probably really good items out there, and I'm going to be missing out. So, technically, the objective is to destroy the tents, right? So, technically, I shouldn't have too much of a time constraint on this chapter. But, he does say to move quickly. So, this is probably going to be timed in some fashion. So, that really sucks, but we can assume that there's going to be stuff around the bones. Obviously, it's going to be in the desert sand, not necessarily the sand over here, but the one that with the terrain and stuff. So, if we know Fire Emblem, we should know that there's probably at least, what, one or two over here, one or two over here, one here, here, and maybe one over here. So maybe like, what, like, it was like 7 or 8 items. So, if we take that into consideration, we should be okay. I'm definitely going to have to bring Jesse then for that case. We also get 15 units on this chapter, so that's really good. 15 units means we are going to need Jesse on this map. It is also telling us to deploy Kurt. That's weird. Kurt is out. Let me think about Haley. I'll leave her out for now. Zacharias and Theodore. Look, tell me, use Theodore, use Theodore. Let me take a look at the map real quick. Let's see what units we can use here. So horses can technically be used. If we actually take a look here. We go on Victoria. Yes, she cannot traverse the sand very well. But she can indeed, if you actually look at these terrains, she can move 1, 2, 3. Oh, never mind, it's different. Never mind, this one right here is actually a sand tile. It's allowing us to go 1, 2, 3. So it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what it is. Alright, so in any case, if we take a look though, Victoria can still be used. There's even a green tent. This is probably where Darius is going to be. But yeah, we can technically move through this area. We look at the map. I think there's a dancer. She can move around this area here, but then once we get here, then she gets a little stuck. She can still go through. So it's not like the horses can't be deployed. They can actually be deployed. In fact, I could send Victoria down to deal with these guys if I need to. So it's not like they can't be used. Therefore, yes, we can technically still use Theodore here. If we want to. So as a reminder, here are his growth rates. So again, as a mage knight, these are actually technically still really good growth rates. I just didn't use him because I didn't like his character. But I will admit, I will be the first to admit, he is starting to grow on me, and he's earning a little bit more respect from me, that's for sure. His beginning arc was absolutely trash. I hated him so much. It was just being an asshole. But now that things have turned around and he has reflected on his life a little bit, honestly, I like him. He's actually redeemed himself in that way. So we'll see if we want to use him. Who is currently out? That should be part of my army here. Helga is out. Tyndaris is also here as well. Sigrid's out. I want Jesse. And then we have one spot. So Miriam, we got Tyndaris. So we got a lot of options here. Let's see. Let's take a look. So as far as staff users are concerned, Lilith is still my best staff user with an S rank. Elmer has E, Shay has C, E as well. Estelle is C, and Sigrid is D. So we don't have any good staff users. I need to get those staff ranks up ASAP. So Lilith needs to be in for a physic at least. That's bare minimum. So she needs to be in. No question about that. As far as other units are concerned, I could keep using my strong units like Vera and Victoria and Runa, but is that wise to keep using only my strong units? We'll see. Honestly, everyone else here can be deployed. I don't really see a reason not to. Obviously, mage units are going to be strong, flyers are going to be strong. So yeah, I am down to 1 unit with Jesse being in. Because I'm assuming this game will work the same way and Thieves units can find treasures 100% of the time, if not 90-something%. So yeah, he has to be in. In which the only units I want in otherwise would be Haley, Zacharias, Theodore to use him, Tyndaris, honestly, like... Oh yeah, so Tyndaris did get the skill. He got Royal Guard, can call on the Drake Guard to assist in battle. So that is what we obtained in the last chapter. Yeah, and then of course he provides 3 leadership stars, which is very helpful as well. I would be stupid not to use him, right? And then of course we have Miriam as well, who actually got 2 levels and actually leveled pretty well. Support wise, where's Tyndaris? There he is. Tyndaris, he supports with Jahir, Miriam, Helga, and Victoria. That's very interesting. Victoria. Why would you support with Victoria? For what reason would that happen? Not to mention, there's still 3 other units that he can support with that we have not seen. That's interesting too. Jahira, though... Oh, she still has 2. Okay, so yeah. For some reason, I thought she already supported with someone else. So yeah, Jahir and Tyndaris can actually support. And then, of course, Miriam is there as well. I'm assuming Miriam can too. Yes, Miriam can go with Tyndaris. So, technically... Oh, and Helga. Where's Helga? Am I just blind? I am blind. There she is. So I have the 2 support with Sigrid. Wouldn't that be funny? Because he is eyeing her. I put Tyndaris with Helga? That would be funny. I would be curious to see how that works out. That would be very interesting to say the least. I'll have to think about that. But, yeah, man, 1 unit, that sucks. Because I want to use Theodore. I think I really do, because he would be very strong. And like I said, the Solar Brace would be very helpful for that. I have to pick and choose wisely because, like I said, we haven't had the many chances to use many units. This is our most we've used in like 4 chapters or 5 chapters. So that being said, this is probably our max. 15 is probably our maximum unit count going for the rest of this game. So if I use someone, it has to be someone that can support now and or just be able to hold their own. For example, Haley has no supports right now. And honestly, there would be almost no reason to use her the rest of this way, given what we've been doing. So, I want Tyndaris in. I want him in. He is just too good to not be used, right? Too good. So, I need him in. As far as anyone else after that, we'll figure it out. Alright, as far as the Solar Brace is concerned, I guess I'll have to just put it away for now. Here, actually, let's just give it to Theodore, because I do think he will be the one to use it, so there's that. The Hoarfrost, I might as well just give it back to Sean, because he's the only one who could actually use that too. Alright. So our convoy is, again, quite a little bit full. That's fine, though, because we are starting to use some weapons up. No chest keys on this map needed, so that's fine. Someone has my killer bow, right? Or did I put it into the convoy? I think I put it in the convoy. There it is. Okay, so Runa is good as is, so she is fine. Ooh, I don't even think we need... Do we need the dragon bow? Are there any wyverns here? Doesn't look like any... In fact, there's no flyers. Okay, so that being said, I actually don't need the dragon bow anymore. So we can put that away. Hunting bow? Maybe. Why not? That'll be a good alternative. Lunatic, Rescue, Barrier, Physic. What else do I have? Patrona, from ranged. Actually, that could be very useful. I think there were status stave units on this chapter, right? There's this guy. What you? No. No. So they are not status stave users. That's good. Yeah, that's good, I guess. So that means I don't need the Matrona right now. Yeah. So I actually don't need that. Alright, very well. So I don't need restores. Don't need illuminate. Hermern. I could use the Hermern up and on, what was it, Shay's Ice Lance. So let's do that. And then I can pull my heal out again. Because Shay's Ice Lance is down to 3. I could probably use it one more time and then Hermern it. Elmer's fine. Beerit's fine. I guess I don't need the Dragon Axe, so I can get rid of that. I guess I'll just pull out a Steel Axe as a junk weapon. I mean, she pretty much kills anything I want her to kill anyways, right? I'm running out of weapons, so I'm going to get rid of the Steel Blade. It's done its job, it only has 1 use left. Silver Blade still has its uses. And then, as for a extra weapon, I guess Lance Reaver? I didn't see anything else that would be useful, right? So, yeah. I didn't see any Lance users, though, too. So, yeah, honestly, I don't really need an extra weapon right now. Nothing actually works for me here. That's pretty funny. Those guys were Summoner class, right? Or were they Necromancers? They are summoners, so I'm assuming, yeah, they can summon. So yeah, the Holy Sword actually will come in handy here, most likely. So let's do that. And then Aisha only has 1 silver axe left. Let's get rid of that. In fact, I'll get rid of the hand axe too. Alright. That way, we can pull out a new silver axe. And here, use the Holy Axe, since there may be terrors on this one. Shay, gonna hammer in that, and then get rid of the Dragon Spear. Ooh, don't need the Worm Slayer either. I can pull out... Since I'm using magic, I can use the Flame Sword. And I guess I'll just carry a weak javelin, why not? In case I need to use a physical weapon. Coulter, Light Brand, doesn't need that. Get rid of that. Pesh Cat's and Stiletto, he's fine as is. Helga, also fine as is. I don't even need her to do anything else but just destroy things for myself, right? Like, she's just unstoppable. Doesn't seem to be any flyers. I'm going to get rid of the Elwyn. I'm going to pull out the Exorcism, since there are probably going to be terrors on this map. Jahira, get rid of the Light Brand as well. Hell, with the extra lance, I might as well give her the Brave Lance that you're holding. There we go. That way you can double. You have B. It's only C. Only C in swords, so I will still use the Killing Edge. That's fine. Estelle is out of magic, so let's get rid of these. Good thing I bought more. We'll just do Shine. Divine is good against terrors. Sure, why not? Sigrid, 1 spook left. I'm gonna get rid of that as well. And are you stuck to Anima? No, Dark, you have Anima as well, so... Anima is not as heavy. She has 8 cons, so she doesn't get weighed down by Flux. So I might as well start using Anima magic. I guess Thunder would be good for her. Has Flux. Nosferatu? Maybe. Oh, she can heal. Duh. Here, use a heal. There you go. I have another healer. You're fine as is, honestly, Jesse. And then you have a Brave Sword. Okay, so get rid of that. I have no way to heal, so I might as well pull out an Elixir, because you have a ton of HP. 60, right? 60 HP. And he can just use his Dragon Stones. Perfect. And then everyone else is chilling. Okay, so we're good. Here, Christina, why don't you help me? Why don't you, help me hold my stat boosters? We have 2 holy symbols, by the way, too. Oh, look! We got, Angelus's rings back, too. So that is both good and bad. That's good because I get them back. I don't have to worry. Bad, what does that mean? Do I not get them back? Like, what does that mean? Oh, God. That's concerning, isn't it? I should use these single-use ones up, huh? Okay, I gotta take that into consideration. Okay. Let's use the stat boosters. I need more resistance on Jacka. He is so susceptible to death from from magic. I wish there was just a use button. Because I have to keep scrolling all the way down to get him. Yeah. There. 13 resistance is pretty good. Runa needs more defense or luck or HP. And she's been really useful too. Let's use the Draco Buckler. That way she has 10 defense. Boom! Luna's always in the back. She doesn't need it. The Love Potion I still have too. I might as well just give it to Beerit. She is by far my best unit. And if I gave her the plus 10 luck, she would have 33 luck. She would never be crit. Straight up, she would never be crit. If we somehow get a nihil scroll later in the game, which we're bound to get because Albert's the only one with nihil now. So the only 2 candidates I would see needing nihil would be, or I guess I should say 3. Beerit, Jacka, or Victoria. Victoria for her brave weapon effect. Beerit because she's my best unit. Or Jacka because he's main character. I highly doubt we would need to get more, or we would get more than 2 nihils, right? Maybe I should just give her the luck. That'd be crazy. Give you more skill, but you hardly fight. Coulter could definitely use some boosters, that's for sure. And keep in mind, we have 2 of those eternal seals. I can still lower some of my units' levels as well. God, you see, even though I want to use the stat boost, I just don't know who to give it to, because everyone's actually doing really well, honestly. There's no reason for me to just use them willy-nilly. Like, I'm so strong right now. Yes, we have some close calls, but it's not that urgent. As far as other stuff is concerned, weapons-wise, maybe some more light magic, maybe a couple more heals of some kind. Rune is my only archer. We have axes. We definitely have lances. Honestly, we're pretty set. What was on the map? Are these things going to give me anything good here? A lot of dark magic. We get Dolam, which the shamans on this map have. Effective against armor, lowers enemy defense by 4. So, ooh, an effective weapon against armor. This could be very useful against, well, the Steel Knights had Nullify, so actually it wouldn't matter. So, is this even worth it? Would this even be worth it? Because we haven't even seen that many Armored Knights in this game. So, this probably wouldn't even be helpful. There's also a Veneer. So yeah, there's some magics. We got more physics here, but they're 9k. I don't know if I want to buy those at all. There's no point. Scimitar, what is that? A E-rank sword. A Styxian curved blade. It has 2 less attack than a steel sword, but significantly lighter and more hit rate, and it comes with crit. So basically, this is like a Shamshir from Sacred Stones. That's basically what this is. It's a Shamshir, just E-ranked. With 40 uses, only 1200? Dude, oh my god. I might as well just buy Victoria a shit ton of these. She's just gonna go ham with them. Wow. That's weird. We can buy a spear in the game. Oh my god. We can buy a spear, guys. 6,000 though. So expensive. We have to. This is the prime chapter to get a silver card, okay? This is prime chapter to get a silver card. If we don't get a silver card in this game, I'm going to be shocked. In any case, that is that. We are done. I think we're ready. I think I have plenty of stuff in my units' inventories. I don't think I need to take them. Like, I'll take a Brave Sword. I'll take a Lance Reaver. There, 2 more space. Honestly, we should be good on weapons. Freaking hammers are so useless in this game. Look, we are not fighting any armored knights at all, so it's kind of stupid. Okay, our objective is probably going to be killing camps. Like I said, we take only 1 shots unless we have great effect stuff like Beerit and Victoria have weapons and stuff. Although it doesn't say 2 doubles, so only Victoria probably. They do have strong weapons. As we can see, they are very powerful, so we do need to probably have barrier staves actually equipped. Barrier is what? C or D? It's C. So actually, only Lilith is capable of using them right now. Right? Oh, and Estelle. Okay, so you know what? Here. Get rid of the Divine. And take out a barrier. Because I get the feeling we're going to need double. That also being said, maybe I should give Tindaris a holy water. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so They seem to be equal in stats. There are more tents going south, so I will have Jesse go north. That way, Kulturk and company can still continue down south and take care of most of the enemies. So that being said, or rather, remember, Victoria can't move through the desert, so horses would be beneficial going south and then left. That way they hit the sand later. And then my flyers can take care of the farthest one, probably. In which Shay, Jahira, Helga can all go at the same time to that top side. Alright, so I don't know if there's going to be anything here. I'll have them start looking right on the first turn. We'll see. Otherwise, yeah. Let's have Jaka, Victoria, Tindars, Helga. Actually, here, I'll have Tindars go left as well, actually. So I have, who does Sigrid supporting with? And Beer, okay. So, shit. It's Kultur, Lilinet, Aisha, Elmer, Estelle. Well, frick, I need to separate Lilinet and Estelle. I like that everyone here is like supporting one another, but I can't do it. Okay. In that case, the flyers can easily move between the top and the middle. That's fine. Right? That should be fine. So in that case, I'll just have them go up down the middle. Yeah, Victoria, Jaka, Kultur, Lilinet will go down. Small group. The rest will go through the middle and take out the rest. I'll have Jaka's group just stay on the bottom right. So that means Estelle and company, Estelle and Elmer, that is, should go middle and left. Alright. I'll go with that. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, the biggest thing is I need to figure out where the treasure is on this map, and or is there a silver card? Like, I feel like there's going to be something from the, like, why is this little oasis here? Like, is that just cosmetic, or is there actually something that could be done there? I don't know. We're not just figure a bunch of stuff out. Like there's ruins here. Is there anything in the ruins? I don't know. So we gotta figure that stuff out. Yeah. Did I save? I think I did, right? Alright. Alright. Okay, sorry about that. Clearly you guys can see I'm different now. Don't know what happened there. My game crashed. In any case, we, different day now, so I'm gonna continue on with this now. Let's get started right away. It's a good thing I saved the game. It's a good thing I saved the game. Alright. You maggots. Pick up the pace. Get these tents up before sundown. Don't make me crack my whip. Sir Sethos, we have a complication. By the sands, what is it this time? Are the slaves complaining again? Lady Zaru is about to perform, and you better not make me miss it. I'm sorry to disturb you during your time of rest, but we spotted some men on the other side of the river. Probably just some Tamaitan border patrol. What of it? They don't look like Tamaitans to me. Could be trouble. Should we prepare? Ah, fine. Double the patrols. Make a show of our strength. If those foreigners cross the river, rip them to shreds. Right away, Chief. Enjoy the show. Don't you worry. I will. Oh, hello. And who is this beauty? What is going on, love? Are we under attack? Nothing you need to worry your sweet little behind over. And just keep entertaining my boys with your dancing. We've been marching through this desert for weeks. Everyone wants a distraction. Yes, and my girls are happy to shake their goods for you. Oh, wow. But our contract specifies that we are not to engage in combat. You had better make sure we're safe and protected, Sir Sethos. I hate to apply the rescue fee and double King Kangix's burden. The king has plenty of gold to throw around. If only it's only a matter of spare change. Sethos, I do not enjoy your jokes. We're here only for entertainment. I wouldn't mind seeing you dance for my boys out there. might motivate them to fight harder than they usually do. Surely we can renegotiate that pesky contract. The Styxian Creed does not state that all deals be altered for a price. However, I fear that you may find my terms to be exorbitant. It's not me paying the bill, sweetheart. Very well, we may be able to come to an agreement. You stay here and watch the camp. I'm running out to fetch more men. Wherever these strangers are, I have a feeling they're up to no good. Do be careful, Sethos dear. If the foreigners have any decency, they'll leave my dancers alone. Hint hint wink wink. But if not, at least we'll earn 2 times our standard rate. Come on girls, get out there and motivate these boys to fight hard. Our lives depend on their results. Oh? Destroy the campsites to free the captured prisoners. Once freed, you must escort them to your backlines. Oh, wow. You must destroy all camps before the time limit runs out. The more prisoners you save, the greater the reward will be. You will fail the mission if you let your enemy destroy your own camp. You will also lose every last one of the prisoners you're killed. Oh wow, okay. Should I summon my Drake Guard? Sure, let's find out what they do. Okay, so he did summon one of each. He summoned a Dragoon and a Sage. Okay, and we do not get to control them, unfortunately. Do I get to, like, command them or something? No. Doesn't look like it. Jacka, maybe? No. Okay, so we can't control them. They're just green units. And they do come with new weapons. This one has a physic, which is great. It's better than a recover staff, and then this one has its regular weapons as well. So that's great. Bad thing is I can't control them, so that sucks. But hopefully... Ooh, that thing said not to kill the dancers. Are they going to attack the dancers? Uh-oh. Are they heavy? This one is. Oh no, that's not good. I hope they go down then. Well, the enemy's close over here, so they're not going to go down. Oh god. I need to rescue them and make sure they don't go left. Wait, how many dancers are there? I should not have deployed them on this chapter, if that's the case. It says to not kill the dancers. Crap. Crap. Okay. Shoot. That's not good. Dancers are really weak, too. Okay. Here's Zari. Was she a boss? Doesn't look like it. These guys are the bosses, right? I'm assuming. Oh, here. We can probably talk to her, right? I cannot talk to her at all with any of my characters. Okay. So does that mean she's an enemy boss or something? Like, she's really good. Like, look at these stats. Like, what the hell? This is a level 5 dancer, guys. What the hell? She's got to be a character I can recruit. Beautiful, charming dancer from Styxian. She's known as the Purple Veil. Okay. Alright, well, in any case, wow. Okay, so these two are going to definitely be a bit of an issue. Who can pick up the Dragoon? I know, Victoria can. Tyndaris can pick up his own man if needed. Girl, woman. Lunatic. So only Aisha and Lunatic? Oh god, okay. Well, in this case, Lunatic is fine to do that then. Except I'm out of range! Oh, to have Angelus back. How perfect timing that Angelus is gone. Alright, I guess Aisha will do it then. Yeah. There you go. This one I could pick up at any time. So I'll help him out just in case I need healing. Alright, let's get started. What do we got? We got, what is this again? Against armor, lowers defense by 4. Okay. And we got Sword Ring Clipper. Good against flyers. Oh god. Wait. View with magic. What? Imbued with anima magic, but it's using the strength as its weapon attack. Oh god. So does that mean it's good against dark magic users? Looks like it. Okay. Oh, I should have looked at the map first. Okay. This guy does not move. Wait, does this move? This one does. Bosses. I'm assuming the bosses all do not move. Yeah, the bosses don't move. The dancers do, though. This is going to be difficult. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Ignore the dancers. Killed everyone else. Got it. Wing clipper. Huh. I have the. Wait. This thing doesn't say it protects me from the wing clipper though, so that's not gonna work out. Okay, what does this warrior have? Just an axe? Okay, so I'll have Shay take out this guy then. And the warrior will attack her, and that'll be fine. This guy can't reach, that's good. Killing edge. Alright, well, since these guys both have swords, I guess I might as well use beer on this, right? So let's just have Jahir take out the shaman then. Can't cross this river, right? No, perfect. Yeah, so I'll have Jahir go over here and just take this guy out. And I'll have Beert cross the river, and she will go in range of the Swordmasters and easily take them out. Alright. Go that way as well. Alright, over here, what do we got? Shamans with Veneer, Shamshir, Scimitar, okay. How much can we move through the desert? Jacka. Jacka can move right through the desert. Oh, so that means Aisha could too, right? I should have tested that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, if Aisha can, then she can just give me the person, and I'll just, you know, send them on their way. Oh, look! Tendaris can go right through the village, too. Sure. Here. Get your first strike of the day, yeah? How much resistance? 13 resistance to his 21. Oh, that's totally fine. This is all shaman, so Mouse just used shine. Alright, alright, so this is a desert. Let's just assume something's back here, yeah? Take a couple turns to figure that out. No? Nothing over here? Okay. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out the treasure. I don't know. So. Yeah, doubling Swordmasters. Sucker. Cool. I think that's the scary part about this chapter is these guys... Whoa! These guys are all promoted units, so they're gonna hit hard. Like, we're talking really hard. Look at that. That's scary. And with the dancers on the field, they're gonna get the extra movement. I need to be very careful where I position my units. One mistake and I'm dead. Tendaris in action, everybody. That's an easy kill. Alright, so here's the first example. The dancer's playing for the Swordmaster. So he's going to move again. Even if he doubled and crit me once, I'm good. But thankfully I doubled him, so take that. Alright, see? Immediately could have been scary.
Oh, great! I'm stuck on guard duty. Guess I gotta stand here all day. Twiddle my thumbs, pick my nose, I'll go crazy in the seat. Sheesh.
Oh look, the Drake Guard's healing me even though I barely took any damage. Oh cool. I would have preferred if you healed Estelle, but okay. Ahmed is on the field. What is he at? Undead. Cure bad effects at the beginning of each turn. Okay. Okay. I'm assuming we're never going to get him, but here he is. Not bad, honestly, for a level 5 skeleton. Like, oh my god. It's pretty good. Okay. So I'm assuming there's nothing over here, so we're just going to move out. Alright, Coulter, you head this way. You'll be safe. That's fine. And Jesse, you move this way. Alright. I wonder if we kill the camps, maybe the dancers will leave. You know, from those respective camps. That'd be nice if they did that. Let's see, we got a warrior here with a dragon axe. We got a nomad coming in. Definitely want to take care of that. Or rather, why'd you heal Tendaris? Heal me! You should have healed me, buddy. Okay. Give. Wait. Lunatic should be relatively safe no matter where we go, so just leave her in the back and heal from her physic. Since I won't be affected by bows. Oh no! Oh, Helga has it. Helga has it. Since I won't be affected by bows, maybe I'll fight here in the middle. Yeah, this is very conflicting to me because the desert's supposed to slow units down and it's not. Kind of scary, in a matter of speaking, because I don't know. I'm going to get like misreadings from this, you know. Another crit. Wow, Shay's just critting right today. Let's go. Yeah. So that leaves the boss. That leaves literally the boss. So let's just kill the boss and then move on. How are we going to do that? Just brave throw this, or here, just do it. Just take him out. Ooh, he hit me. Oh, for a second I was like, did that turn me to stone? For a second that scared the hell out of me. I was like, no way. It didn't say it turned me to stone. Level 16 Beerit. Caps out my speed. Perfect. Oh no, I'm not cap out speed. Oh, my bad, guys. I didn't even realize that. I can get, what is that, 2 more points? 2 more points of speed? Holy crap. Best unit or what? Okay, so I definitely want to block this dancer's range then, because I don't want them going out and helping their allies, so yeah, let's just do this. And then we do this. Or here, let me make sure that we're safe. There's no dancer over here, so we'll be okay. Yeah, that's fine. But you here, just finish them off. Perfect damage. Oh wow. You have brought down a prison camp. Protect those civilians. God. Ew, you look like Samuel. Okay, well, good thing dancers can't fight. Alright. So I definitely need to be careful how I do this. Alright. I wonder if these guys will move. Considering they're not in range and they didn't move last time. I'll go on the ruins and attack this guy from here. That way, we see if the ruins give me anything. Probably not. Let's see. It didn't give me anything. So, okay. Whatever. Okay, down here. Let's see. 2 shamans and a swordmaster. Easy enough. Okay. Don't attack the dancer. Okay. That works out. Hello. Who's this? Bro, you see that? Yeah, bro, looks like a battle's breaking out. We can take advantage of the chaos and plunder the village, bro. Great idea, bro. Ah, hello to you, gentlemen. Such a lovely day outside. What do you want, bro? I was wondering if you could tell me how to reach the Tomb of Horrors. Tomb of Horrors. I'm afraid I've gotten lost in this desert and it's a lot bigger than I thought. Bro, are you for real? Tomb of Horrors? Nobody goes to the Tomb of Horrors, bro. I mean, just freaking listen to the name. Tomb of freaking Horrors, bro. You don't want to go there. Actually, I do. My family lost a very valuable tome in that place, and I intend to find it. You're going to the Tomb of Horrors for some book? You crazy or something? Still quite sane, at least as far as I know. Many from my house are not quite so lucky. Anyway, I must leave. Enjoy your plundering. Wait a minute. You know about our business, bro? Why, of course. You are dressed as brigands, and you are headed towards that village. Only a fool will be unable to deduct your true intentions based on the evidence. Bro, he's going to tell Sethos. Yeah, sorry, bro. We can't let you leave. Your course of action is ill-advised. Your chances of success are slim. Even if you two team up against me, you will both be utterly annihilated. Bro, our entire gang is on the way. You don't stand a chance, bro. How many members does your gang have? 10? 20? I give you a 7% chance of success at best. Bro, this guy is arrogant. Let's teach him a lesson. Yeah, bro, let's smash his skull in. It never ceases to amaze me how easily you brigands throw away your own lives. It is almost as if you exist solely to be slaughtered for entertainment. Oh? He got it. Okay. Varg is his name. Look at his colors, though. Cool. I love the blue and purple. That's a great match. So, he's just going to kill all the brigands. That's it. And he's going to get hit by all the brigands? Okay. Shay's too good. Shay's too good. That's it? That dragon didn't move? Okay. The Drake Guard moved back. Interesting. Maybe I didn't need to worry about carrying the Drake Guard then, because it seems like they're just going to protect the tent? Perhaps? I don't need to heal, so here, I guess I'll just drop you off and I'll go shop. Let's see what happens. If they do go left, ooh. Well, if they do go left, I can go pick them up. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, just don't go kill the dancer. Okay. All right. These two did not have a conversation, which sucks, so... Whatever. It's fine. I'll just get it, right? It's there already. Alright, yeah, just the one village is there, so I guess I gotta go get this guy. Varg! Comes with a full inventory, holy crap. Okay, okay. That's very interesting. Illuminate staff, by the way, so yeah, it gives me the impression we are not done with Fog of War. We're definitely going to need our staves. Comes with S Dark Magic, 8 Anima, and Beast staves. Oh wow, this guy is an immediate user. Night Tide, defense and resistance plus 5 to adjacent allies. Wow, a defensive sage. Not very fast, considering his skill is there to help others. so he needs to be on the front. So, not horrible though. By no means is this horrible. This is actually decent. So, wow, okay. I love his HP. 50 HP, that's crazy. How heavy are you? I can rescue him with Jaheira if needed. Okay, so I'll send Jaheira that way then, and go get him. Can we talk to him? Or somebody? Jacka can. Runa! No way! I didn't even put that 2 to 2. That's her dad. That's her dad. Runa, go, go, go! I'll go with you here, just in case something's out there. What? Okay, so we can't kill the tent. We gotta kill everything else first. But I can weaken it, so that's fine. I can weaken the tents. Okay, let's see, what else we got? Flame sword. This guy's got a longbow, so I do need to be careful of that. Helga doesn't have to, though, but everyone else does. Actually, I could just kill the shaman and then go kill him with Helga. See, Helga's overpowered. Helga is so overpowered because she has Gale Force. It's not even funny. Nah. It's not even funny. She's so good. This boss gives me Veneer. He is quite powerful, though. Oh, crap. Also, leadership stars, right? Leadership stars are playing a small part, but it's not much. Why can't I kill this guy? 55 void. I should have a hit rate on him. What is happening? Something's wrong, guys. Look at this. I have a hit rate of 134 to his 55 total. What is happening? Oh well, I weapon triangle. Yes. Okay, I got that. But even then, look at my javelin. My javelin has a 129. Oh no, that's accurate. That's kind of accurate, actually. Never mind. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I got it. It's dark magic, that's why it's good. But it's really, like... Weapon triangle should only be 10. Like, that's bigger than 10. That's really weird. Anything in his ruins? No? Okay. Watch this dancer move forward and then the sage kills him. I'd be so upset if that happened. Ah, you know what? Aisha, you stay here and guard. Forget it. I can't take that chance. I can't rescue two people at the same time. Alright, let's go over here. Nothing over here so far. There's got to be something around these bones. Let's... Can we kill the sage? Or the summoner? Which is also interesting. They didn't summon yet, so that's interesting. So let's go here. No crit. No crit. No crit 2 times. Okay. It's fine. Not a big deal. And Estelle gets the kill. Bam. I don't know about that strength, but nice. I got speed and luck. It's great. I guess I didn't need the barrier staves because these guys are actually weaker than I thought. Or I'm just way stronger than I believed. I guess we're clear to actually kill this thing then, huh? Burn. That's funny. Fire weapons are actually good against the tents because you can just burn them. Are you able to do that? No. Okay. Yeah, just burn it up. Alright, so the civilians will go. Jacka, why don't you just visit this village? What's in here? Hello. We have watched several slave caravans pass our village the past few months. Our law prevents the raising of unwilling Styxians, but foreigners are not citizens. Those poor souls are going to be turned into undead slaves against their will. I found this nice sword in the sand earlier. You can have it if it helps you help those souls. I'm sure there are lots of other items buried in the sand too, if you know where to look. Have your keen-eyed thieves on the lookout for treasures lost beneath the dunes. Ooh, I get a free Shamshir. Cool. Yeah, and Tindaris is now free to do whatever. I wonder if he's weak to bows. I actually didn't test that. I hope not. That would suck. Alright, so he just leaves Shay and Helga. Let's see. You have to be engaged. I will destroy you, so that is fine. Let's stay out of range of the longbow, though, because I don't want him coming after me. I'll fight you with Nosferatu. And Shay can finish off. If I hit. I forgot. I'm weak, but that should be fine, right? 2 chances. I should be able to do this. Oh yeah, I got a finishing blow. Let's go. Shay's unstoppable right now. Let's go. Level 9. Hey, nice level. And I got Veneer. Okay, cool. Swordmaster comes. Going to die to you. Cool. Who's next? That's it? Cool. Alright, so all these guys are going that way. I guess maybe I should also send a group to stay with the tent, just in case a bunch of enemies spawn. What is happening here? Oh man, I'm out of dust. Feeling so very sleepy. Just gotta take a little nap. What the frig? Oh, you're kidding me. You're joking, right? What the frick is this? Is this like a side effect of using Jesse? Like he's so drugged that he has to have drugs? No way, dude. If that's the case, why would I ever want to use this unit? What the hell? Oh, that's so stupid. Oh, hello there. What do you want, little girl? Where are your parents? The battlefield is no place for a child to wander about. My mother is back in my village. My father left when I was little. So you're in this vast desert all by yourself? You're too adorable to be a brigand. I'm searching for my father. Mother says he's a great sage. I see. Best of luck with that. Hey, you look like a sage. And you have hair like mine. You think we are related because we share a similar hair color? What sort of logic is that? Did you spend time in a fishing village in northern Andaron? Oh my gosh, you did! Didn't you? I can see it in your eyes. I have traveled the world for years. I have visited numerous villages. My name is Runa. My mother's name is Marianne. Do you remember her? You do remember! You're my daddy! I finally found you! I see you wield a bow. Are you untalented with magic? I was the best hunter in my village. It felt natural to fight with a bow. I have always wanted to learn magic. Then I can be a cool sage like you. I see. Why do you ask? Oh wait, are you going to teach me? Well, perhaps my experiment did bear some fruit after all. Your experiment? I traveled the land with the birds of siring offspring with commoners. I wanted to see if mixing my blood with theirs would affect magical talent. My family believes that only noble blood will sire powerful offspring. I was planning to return each child after some time to evaluate them. So that's why you left? Mother refused to tell me. I never expected that one of my 29 test subjects would actually seek me out. Wow, what an asshole. Quite fascinating, really. I suppose it will save me the trouble of traveling there. I look forward to evaluating the results. Runa, was it? Let's talk later. I don't feel so good. Wow! What an asshole! Holy frick. Okay, here's his growth rates. Not exactly great in the look and defense aspects, but overall, his other stats are fantastic. Wow, what a douche. Noble of House Darkholm. Well, of course, that explains it, right? Darkholm, they're crazies on a quest for knowledge. I mean, by the way, he's a specifically, I didn't even notice that. He's a specific dark sage. Okay. Wow, dude. Wow. Just wow. Okay. I'll have Jahir just take out these guys then. Well, that one's probably going to attack Runa, but the rest of them should be able to walk, right? Yeah. So, diagonal. Alright, right here. So Jahir will take out these guys. Oh, one of them had a hand axe. Oh well. You go see if there's anything over here. Freaking Jesse, man. Okay. The shop. What we got in here? Yeah. Let's see. You got magic. So I don't really know if I need this. I did get one, but do I really need it? Because if we go against Steel Knights, they're not even going to be affected by this, so that doesn't really matter. I might be wasting 5k if I buy it. Ruins are actually decent. They give so much crit. I could just use a bunch of these. I'll buy an extra ruin. And then I'll buy another. Actually, here, not fire. We'll buy thunder. No, it's expensive. We'll do fire. It's only one less. For less than half the price, so that's good. Lightning tome. Let's get another mend. Restore physic. Wait, wasn't this 9,000 before? Did I misread that? I could have sworn it said 9,000 during the battle preps. Ah, okay, 6,000. I'll do that. That's fine. I only have one, right? Or two. So I'll take that. Okay. So there's that. Let me get the armory. There's gotta be something around these bones. Coulter didn't find anything, and he's a thief. You tell me there's nothing around these bones? No way. Okay. Where's this guy's range? Over here? Can she support? She can. That's fine, I guess. Let's see. I don't know what's I don't know if he Tindaris is affected by the archery, so I'm going to leave him out of range of the longbow for now. And we'll see what happens. There we go. Swordmaster with a wing clipper and a scimitar. That kills that one. I guess I could go kill this one. Like, there's no way it's this easy, right? I don't know where the civilians will spawn if I destroy this. So I'm going to wait until that warrior goes away, and then we'll destroy it. There's bones here. There's a holy sword. Okay. There's something. Finally. Here come the brigands. Here comes the warrior. Attacking in closer combat. That's interesting. Why would he go closer? Here's the dancer. Good dodge. Alright, good. So it doesn't look like the Drake Guard wants to move, which is very interesting. Maybe they're just straight up guarding, like Ahmed or something? I don't know. Alright, Mr. Stupid Jesse, get moving, slowpoke. Honestly, that pissed me off that he had to wait. Okay, so we'll just keep going. Don't tell me there's nothing in the sand. Alright, so now that this guy moved, we can now destroy this tent. So I was kind of right. Look, see? They would have been in range of that longbow. So it's a good thing I waited. And yeah, I'll just have Helga kill this guy then. Goodbye. I got a Hermern staff. I don't think he had it, right? That had to have been a find. If he had it, that'd be pretty bizarre. There's no way there's nothing around these bones, right? There's no way. There's no way. Alright, scimitar. Yeah, we want these things. Watch, Styxians only, right? That would suck. I'm gonna buy 3, just because, you know. I want a steel sword. Buy a spear. I don't have any spears. Tomahawks are pretty strong. I don't need tomahawks. I'll buy 1 spear. Alright. I guess that's it. Wow. Alright, Beard, just keep going this way then. There's more bones here. Where are the bones? Oh, they're all in the middle here. So yeah, there's. I mean, I found a holy sword here. So there's got to be something around these, right? Oh, I was right. There we go. Blue gem. Helga, why don't you just go back this way? And... let's try the tent. Boom. Perfect use for the fire, right? Goes Brigand, attacking you here, that's fine, it's whatever. Travel. Am I going to make it to... are the civilians going to make it to the camp at this rate? I might need to rescue them. Because the ones are all the way here. Let's just say they spawn like right here. That's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4... yeah, there's no way they're gonna make it. Unless we get money per person saved, that would be a good excuse. There's no way there's nothing over here, right? Yeah, it doesn't look like there is. What the frick? Okay, there's no thing in those bones. That's stupid. Let's just stay at the camp then. I don't know what's gonna happen, so... can't kill him necessarily easily, so I guess just use the exorcism. Helga gets level 16. Okay. Elixir. And I will kill the tent. I will use a holy sword because honestly, there's no reason not to. I'm not fighting any terrors at all. It kind of looks like there's supposed to be like a civilian where Victoria was supposed to be. I also noticed that when I killed this one too. Am I not spawning one of the civilians because I'm in their spot? Because this one also had 3. I don't know, it's weird. Maybe I'm just being paranoid about that. Anyways. You're telling me there's nothing around these bones. There's no way. There's just no way. These guys can't even hit Sigrid, so this is perfect for her. Get some anima training. I will get this village. Have you seen those women being forced to accompany Lord Sethos and his men? They are led by Zari, one of Styxia's most famous performers. A real beauty she is. King Kangix sent Miss Zari and her dancers along with the slavers as entertainment, probably to keep them from ripping each other apart under the desert sun. Oh, I can only imagine things they must put up with, surrounded by those brutes. I hope you haven't hurt any of the dancers. They are innocent bystanders in all of this. Take this, please. Just promise that you won't lay a hand on those poor girls. Rune sword. Useless. Cool. Okay, so all that's left is Zari and this tent over here, so... Go, go, go! You! Get in the middle. No, not in the middle, because I already found those things. Go over there. There has to be something over there. Am I supposed to use a rescue staff to get these guys closer? Can these guys make it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What was that? 5 turns? I mean, she will make it, but yeah, if she's barely... This girl is barely making it. How are the people from this tent and this tent supposed to make it? This guy won't make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7 turns. That's 7 turns for that guy. He's not... Well, he'll barely make it. I might need a rescue, but... Yeah, there's just no way. I'm going to need Lil Annette to rescue people. We'll see. I'm gonna have to look at the wiki after this to see what happens when you don't rescue everybody or when you rescue everybody. That's kind of ridiculous. I could probably fly some over. This chapter doesn't seem like it's very deadly, right? Because if this is it, that means I rescued everyone already. Like, I killed every boss. So, I just need to rescue the civilians and stop the brigands. Tindaris, go use your wings and fly someone across, I guess. I can pick them up, right? Yeah, I can pick them up. Okay, here. Alright, this turned into a rescue operation, I guess. Five? There's 5 over there? Oh my god. Which I'm just realizing I just killed that 10. I gotta still kill the boss. I can't kill the boss easily, actually. That's funny. I'm not strong enough to do this, huh? Okay. Oh, I can use the flame sword. Cool. And she gets another level. Level 10. Hey! Let's go. Level 10 Shay, guys. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh god. She's so good. Okay. I gotta be careful, just in case some of these like, end up being really powerful, right? There's no way there's nothing over here. Oh, okay, there is something over there. See? I knew it. Every bone is supposed to have something. I knew it. Alright, Jahir, help transport people. As for culture, I guess there's nothing over here. Because I haven't found anything. That's stupid. That is so stupid. Okay. These ones will make it. I need to rescue the farthest ones. Okay, I'm gonna drop you over here. Please don't run away. Okay. It's kind of scaring me. We're brigands. What's up?
Watch out, idiots! A large group of nomads are heading this way. You guys are probably screwed.
They're going to spawn from the bottom left? Is that what it's telling me? Okay. There's got to be a treasure around here, so hopefully I can find it. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure Runa could be doing this no problem, right? Okay, just don't kill Zari. Alright. I found something here. What was it again? I forget what I found. In any case. Okay, so we're should be good over here then. Right? Jesse, why don't you keep going this way? There should be other stuff, right? Alright, let's rescue you. Kinda want them to get as far as possible, right? So maybe this one. Brigand wasn't close, right? Yeah, okay. The Brigand was not close. Alright, so go up here. And rescue the girl. There, she will make it. Little Lynette levels to level 6. Okay. Okay. Drop them off there. Shay, you go on rescue ops as well. I'll keep Helga nearby just in case I need help. There's no way! Okay, so culture does not have 100% find rate. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's so stupid. How does culture, a thief, does not have 100% find rate? Did they change that? No way they did, right? That's a staple in every Fire Emblem game. Why'd you attack him? Okay, good. The soldier didn't move. I didn't even move him that way, so I would have to use Lynette to stop him if they kept going to the left. Okay, good. The Drake Guard does not move. Hello. They're trying to steal our slaves from 4 ranks. We won't let them.
Sethos has finally showed up. That's good. Means he's not running back to Daddy. Well, what are you waiting for? Ice him!
These nomads aren't too powerful. Here is Sethos, a slaver from Styxian tasked with escorting captives from Andaron. He comes with the slaver skill, which allies within 2 tiles receive +4 bonus speed. Wow! And he has Canto Plus. Comes with a brave bow and brave sword. Okay. But he's not too strong, honestly. Look at this. Ah! It's funny. He can kill me if he hits me twice, though, so I do need to watch out for that. What about the hunting bow? Hunting bow does work against these guys, but unfortunately Runa does not have the physical capability to do so. So, Beerit, why don't you take out Sethos? You take out Sethos, and I'll take out the others. I don't know who you are, but you are not taking our slaves. King Kangas, forgive me. Yeah, goodbye. Spirit levels up. Level 17. HP, speed, luck. Nice. Yep, so 32 is her cap. Wow, that's cool. Yeah. Oh, I was like, how come he's not fighting back? Oh, because he has a... Ooh, shoot, that one has a killer bow. There's how their swords out, so I can't test the damage they're gonna do to me. They have 150, well, 157 hit rate with the scimitar. They don't do too much damage to Beard, but they will do damage to Runa. That's not good. Probably best if I retreat. If I go right here, I should be okay. How heavy is this? 5? Okay, so I could use the hunting bow. That should be fine. What's the range again? So right here. Maybe he'll go after you. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, yeah, see, I was right. These guys spawned with stronger weapons this time. Kind of scary, because the next thing I know, they might destroy me. As of right now, it's not too bad. Secret levels up, killing cannon fodder. Magic and speed. Wow, that's not great. I didn't find anything in the bottom left, right? So I need to maybe search here somewhere. Ooh. If I'm taking this kind of punishment, that's not good. Oh god. Can I kill one? Okay, good. I can indeed kill one, so let's do that. Hand axe is fine. Yeah, I think I need to eliminate as many threats as possible. Okay. Well, I guess I don't need to rescue that one now. Okay, see what happens in the bottom. It's actually a little bit more scary than I thought. It's not good. That's not good at all, actually. Okay, the hit rate's not good, but that was a weaker one, so that's fine, I guess. I think we're okay. Only one could attack from close combat, which was the scimitar, which is scary, right? Woo! Oh my god, no way! Oh! I was like, oh wait, Zari's right there, but I'm blocking, and I killed this one. Holy I could have died. Runa could have died, guys. Oh my god, 9%? And I got hit by... that? Unreal. That sage is in range of the dancer. Holy shit, I was right. I was right, they're getting stronger. Ah! They're not that good, though. They can't one-shot me if they can't hit me, right? Okay, wow. If I kill the Silver Axe, yeah, they can't kill me, so... But I got hit by 9%, so anything can happen at this point. The Sage is in range of the Dancer. I gotta stop them. Okay. One more. Three turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they should make it on the last turn. Okay, that works, I guess. guess I'll leave you there just in case. Wow, that 9%. Holy crap! I mean, I knew it was dangerous, but I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. Nosferatu. Interesting. Holy crap! Just run away. I can't heal, so yeah, just run away. That should be it, right? I think I got everything? I got 1 item per bones, so that should be it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bones. Alright, so I'll look on the wiki later and see if I got every item. That's 7 bones, so that should be enough, right? Yeah, I'll rescue myself. Like I said, I got hit by 9%. Anything can happen at this point. I could get hit by this guy. Anything can happen. Alright, we've done what we can. Let's head back to camp. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I didn't have... What? I had 2 turns left. Or is it because every enemy is dead? What just happened, guys? What literally... Okay. We'll look at the wiki together. I want to know. Are you alright? Thank you for saving all of us. You did a wonderful job. Yeah, you were all super brave. Thank you for being heroes. We heard terrible rumors of what was going to happen. They were planning to turn us into walking corpses. None of that will happen now. You're safe with us. What was the reason you were captured by this caravan? All we did was protest King Mortimer for not helping us when we starved. We didn't do anything wrong. We only voiced our discontent. Any dissenters thrown into the dungeon. Any dissenters were thrown into the dungeon without even a trial. Sometime later, that Styxian man set those arrived with the slavers. They picked the dungeons clean. Not a soul remained behind. I cannot believe King Mortimer would commit such terrible... What do you mean you can't believe it? I mean, he literally backstabbed his brothers. Well, I guess they don't know that, but he literally just gave up the throne of House Steel. Like, how can you not believe what's happening? Like, he's a horrible king. He rid himself of protesters by selling his prisoners. Even for Mortimer, that's... Where are we to go now? I will assign some men to escort you. Hide near the Emperor Mountains. Silver Mist Village to the east should keep you far away from prying eyes. How long should we hide? Until we deal with King Mortimer. Wait, I remember now. You're Bonemon's army. I saw you on the day of Malthrak burn. You came to our aid when no one else would. Yes, we tried to save the city. In the end, it was a futile effort. Say no such thing. Mortimer may have driven you out, but we never forgot. You lot are our heroes. If you had not shown up that day, we would be dead. We found useful items in the camp of the slavers. We want you to have it. Thank you. Have a safe journey to Silver Mist. Alright, I'm going to look this up. Okay. I want to know, like, because I had 2 turns left. Okay, so here we go. For saving all of the slaves, you receive the following rewards: a holy axe, a white gem, talisman, and Jacko learns the inspiration skill. Let's see if we get all 4 things. The holy axe, the white gem, the talisman, and I get the... Okay, so yes, even though I had 2 turns left, I was able to complete the chapter 2 turns early. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So I'm going to now close the wiki, so I don't look at it again. I just wanted to know. That kind of pissed me off, because I was like, if I don't get all the rewards, then That's BS. I had 2 turns. In which, for future reference, for future runs, now I know. I don't have to use my rescue staff to rescue them for closer, because we just need to get them to, we just gotta kill all the enemies, including Sethos, if that's even possible on a harder difficulty. Based on this, right, the reinforcements, as soon as we wipe out the map, go to the bottom left and top corners. Easy. Easy. These Styxians are fierce, they've impressed me. I'm surprised not one tried to flee. They must really value their slaves. I imagine a painful death would await them had they tried to run away. Some of them suffered painful deaths anyway. Try not to sound too happy about it, Helga. Looks like our new friend is coming this way. Hello, Darius. Well fought, well fought. An impressive showing.
I particularly enjoyed those fools. How those fools screamed.
You seem a little too happy, despite how those Styxians were slaughtered. They were your own people, yes? They were my father's soldiers, and they were evil slavers. I shall not mourn them. You were true to your word, Darius. The slaves did come from Andaron. Of course, you can trust me.
My liege does not lie about... My liege does not lie. My liege is more honest than you deserve.
I think it's time you tell us your true goals. Why are you going up against your own father? I don't mind helping you in your ambitions, Darius. I just want to be fair and trade for equal efforts. Very well. I suppose the continent will learn the truth soon enough. You see, my father is no longer human. What? He has become a leech, an immortal king. He wishes to rule until the end of time. Did you learn nothing from the previous 2 kings who attempted to do the same? This is what caused the Lightbringers to declare war on Styxian in the past. Yeah.
Yeah. Too bad those Lightbringers aren't around stopping it. Don't you busy riding the soft Andaron soil to notice.
Well, you're wrong. Well, you're not wrong. If your father achieves this ambitions, he'll become too powerful to stop. An undead leech can amass more and more power over centuries until he becomes invincible. I've heard the stories of Lich Queen Morganis. I'd rather not relive the old legends in my lifetime. I used to tell my father I'd hoping he would enjoy a long and healthy reign. I did not mean that he should rule a country for all eternity. Suddenly this makes sense. He would never become king. Not as long as your father rules, and he will rule forever. Unless I have something to say about it. You mean to murder your own blood?
If something is already dead, killing it is not murder. At least this is what I told my friend, Lorenko. Then I ran stake through his cold, undead heart. Screw you, Lorenko. You fornicated with my wife.
Just kidding. That was a lie. I was never married. That lich is no longer my father. For all intents, he died long ago. I hold no qualms about putting him into the grave, neither should you. It's no skin off my nose. I've already killed my grandmother. Or killed a grandmother. Not my grandmother. A grandmother. Old people become evil monsters surprisingly often these days. Hell yeah! Freaking Samuel. Help me dispose of my father and I will have a powerful ally. You already have the Vikings and the dragons on your side. Still, even with their might, you have little chance of victory. Why would we have little chance of victory? I literally have all Vikings. I literally have all dragons. And Andaron soldiers. Like, that's 3 different factions going against House Steel and House Flameguard. Well, okay, you know what? I take it back. Technically, Andaron's made up of multiple factions, so I guess not. Whatever. Still, even with their might, you might have little chance of victory. However, if the new Styxian king were to support you as well, we could crush Mortimer. Come with me to the capital of Kadim. Meet my father and see for yourself. You want us to meet your father? After we just killed his men? I already have spies who will inform him that bandits did it. This would not be the first slave caravan to disappear. Come with me, close with my foreign mercenaries. What are we going to do, storm the throne room? Not exactly. My father, he keeps a tight leash on my movements. Obtaining permission to leave the country did not come easily. I have to report back to him on the regular, or he grows angry. What does that have to do with me? Why don't you depose as a mercenary I've hired for protection? I've been feeding him lies about attacks on our border patrols. You act as a bodyguard who protects me while I'm traveling. Well, I'm good at acting like that, like the strong, silent type. I used to work as a mercenary before Bonamon hired me. Will Kangek suspect anything? Hopefully not. I have to report back soon, though. If I delay, it will make him paranoid again. I see. Let me discuss it with Helga and Tendars. Give us some time alone. Very well, but don't delay. I have to return by the morning.
You better not spill the beans or I will unleash my full power. The skeleton is bone-armed and fully operational.
Helga, Tendars, you heard him. What do you think about this? The Princess Styxian is ambitious and his goals are obvious. He wishes to become king, something he will never accomplish on his own. Imagine living as a slave to your undying father's whims. He needs us to his plan to succeed. His interests thus align with ours. Trust will only bring a relationship so far. I prefer to rely on benefits. Your grandmother said the same thing to me. You take after her. I say we go along with Darius' scheme. I always prefer a human king's rule. We don't have the Lightbringers to fight off a second Lich Queen, Morgana's. Best to kill Kangix now before he has amassed country-destroying strength. Agreed. Darius has proven himself to us. We have plenty to gain. Hornheim and Tamaya will not have the power to take down Mortimer. A third ally in Styxia would allow us to clinch the victory. Then it's settled. We'll go along with Darius' plan. Thank you for your thoughts, Helga, Tendars. Appreciate it. Sorry. A moment of your time, love. I want to speak with you. I'm listening. I am Zari. I am responsible for taking care of the girls you saw among the slavers. I noticed your men did not strike down a single one of my girls. I am very grateful. We did not come here to kill innocents. We are here to rescue our enslaved people. King Kangix ordered my girls to accompany Sethos and the slavers for entertainment. We danced for them, we kept them company, and we endured their wretched behavior. We took no pleasure in it, I assure you. I believe you. However, we cannot let you return to the capital. We risk the king learning the truth. My girls have no desire to return to Styxia. With the slavers gone, they are finally free. King Kangix will assume they are dead or abducted, so I doubt he will search for them. They have decided to seek refuge elsewhere, traveling the world as performers. That is fair. The world would do good to see more artistic side of Styxia. However, I have a question to ask. Do you currently have a dancer or a bard in your service? We do not, actually. Then I offer my services to you as gratitude for what you did here. I assure you, I am quite adept at bolstering morale with my dance. Your man won't regret it. Very well, Zari, I welcome you aboard. I look forward to watching you dance. Oh, before I forget, one of my girls wished to give you this as thanks for her life. Hey, you got boots. Cool! I guess it's a good thing we sent, Angelus away in the end? Because it sounds like if we did, she wouldn't have come along with us. That would have sucked. But hey, we got a really strong dancer. Cool. Greetings. Wait, you don't look like a Styxian slaver. Perceptive, aren't we? You have the bearings of an Andaron noble. What are you doing here? I am Vard, of House Darkholm. Vard? Angelus's older brother? You know Angelus? I see. You must be Jaka, Bonemon's ally. My little brother told me many stories about his rebel crew. Wait, that means Runa's related to Angelus too. What the hell? Obviously, I kind of had a feeling of that because of the blue hair. I mentioned that earlier, but... What the hell? Wait. Angelus... That means Angelus is magic and tuned. Doesn't that mean he should be using magic? Like, what? I don't get it. How's the young prince doing? Is King Thorgrim still sick? Wait, you don't know about what happened in Andaron? I'm busy scouring Styxia's deserts. No time to catch up on the news. A lot has happened. I'd explain, but we're in the middle of something right now. As it stands, any friend of Angelus is a friend of mine as well. If you don't mind, maybe I can tag along. It's not like my search is bearing fruit. Your search? I'm trying to find a place called the Tomb of Horrors. It's an ancient ruin, long lost to the average Styxian. Oh, well, I happen to be traveling with a fellow who might know the location. He's quite knowledgeable about Styxia. I'll have to trouble you then. I'm at my wit's end with this search. Stick around and I'll see if I can introduce you to him later, Bart. Many thanks. Okay. Okay. Whew. Meanwhile, back in Andaron along the northern coast. Uh-oh. That female had a boss symbol on her. No, so it's just a bug. Obviously, I think it's just a bug. Cassandra, what is the meaning of this? What are you doing? Mortimer, so good to see you. Have I offended your grace? Don't play games with me. Tell me why you're killing these people. This goes against my commands. Mother, even for you, that's going too far. Did you not hear about the revolts? These peasants spoke against you. They said that you would be an even worse king than your father. So you're killing them all? Who gave you the right? What would you have us do? They committed treason. I will not summon an age of terror upon Andaron's people. I intend to bring about an era of peace and prosperity. Now, little Morty, let's not act all high and mighty. Not after you shipped those poor prisoners off to Styxian. I think you are wise enough to see some cleansing must follow. We cannot allow people to speak ill of your reign, can we? You... Mortimer, you are a dumbass. I mean, seriously, like... She knows. He is the one who sent those prisoners to Styxian in the first place, right? It is by his command that they went on that boat and they're being pretty much murdered, right? He knows. And yet he feels bad about this? He makes no sense. Either he is poorly written or he is just a complete idiot. A lot of characters in this freaking story are complete idiots. Like, oh my god. Especially with enemies like Jacko rallying to the east. Are you going to make an enemy of Flameguard at this time? Do not attempt to worm your way out of this. The people here may have qualms about my reign. Morty, look! There's still a survivor! King Mortimer, you villain! You detestable bastard! 10,000 curses upon Thorgrim's hellspawn! My friends, my neighbors, all dead because of you! No, I never meant for any of this to happen, miss. I'll do what I can to fix the damage Cassandra wrought. If you just give me a chance, I will compensate. Cassandra! You're too soft, Mortimer dearest. Don't argue with your listeners. Better to silence them when they start acting too uppity. That is it! I have had enough of your insubordination, Cassandra. Do you wish to face execution? Mortimer! Mortimer, wait, calm yourself. Please do not judge my mother harshly. Surely she will see the error of her ways. Yes, of course, I should have asked you first, great king. That was my mistake, but I am stupid woman after all. Do you think clever words will save you? It seems His Eminence does not find my jokes amusing. In the future I shall defer to your judgment. This I promise. The next time you disobey me, I'll put your head on a spike. Brianna, with me! Yes, Morty. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're pushing your luck, Cassandra. I would be careful if I were you. Oh, pish. What's the little Morty going to do? Kill his wife's mother? His cute little auntie? Mortimer has already slain both of his brothers. Do you think you are any safer than they were? You make a good point. I know for a fact Mortimer did not pretend to love Bodemon. By compassion, he would not shed even one tear over your demise. Yes, no need to lay it on. You said enough. Good. Not that I care if he ended your existence. It would be a net positive for Andaron's stability. Don't you have something more important you should be doing? Like tracking Jacka corpse? Worry not about my competence. I will keep an eye on Jacka's movements. He has recently traveled to Castle Dragonhand to save King Tendars. He intervened into that Manicheet's assassination, earning accolades. Now he resides within Drake's Spire. Butter up Tiamat's king further. He still remains there? From what I've heard. Something funny. My spies tell me Jacka and Tendars left Dragonhand 2 nights ago. It seems your spies are not as snuff as mine are. So he left. Where has he gone now? I'm not certain, but I know the boy is up to no good. Jacka is fueled entirely by revenge. Jacka may be a commoner, but his father was an excellent soldier. I've been reading up on his old records. We mustn't underestimate the wretch. Let's see which of us can prove more useful to the little king then. The first one to catch Jekka wins. Always with the games, Cassandra. I like that they used the previous map we played on. That's a great asset. I can't take this. I can't stand that woman. Morty, I'm sorry. I didn't know my mother did this. She killed all those innocent people. Those villagers. It's unforgivable. These nobles and their games. I hate all of them. What are you, Anakin all of a sudden? I know you do, Morty, and so do I, but we must remain patient. The day of reckoning is drawing closer. Remember our plan. You're right. I'm sorry, Brianna. I didn't mean to lose my temper. I understand you better than anyone. You don't need to apologize to me. But I do. I hate all of this. Why? Why did Bode have to find a Lightbringer? He was never supposed to die. He was supposed to be my shield after I defeated Rondal. I'm so lost. Dude, shut the frick up, dude. You are a complete idiot. You did not even have to kill him. Like, this guy literally makes no sense. He is poorly written. Either the dialogue is just totally jumbled, or whoever wrote him is just wrong. Like, what are you talking about? Unless there's something I am completely missing in the future. Like, this guy is a complete idiot. Like, again, just like with Samuel, zero sympathy from me. There is no reason for me to ever forgive this guy. If he becomes a part of my team again, I would just send him out to die, because there's no reason to have him on my team. He's a backstabber through and through. There's no love lost here. Like, he's just a straight up bad guy. And now he's trying to get me to like him again as the audience. Like, that doesn't work that way. I'm so lost without his encouraging words. He treated me better than I deserved. But ultimately, I spat in his eyes. You have to be strong. Nothing can be gained without sacrifice. Heavens, Bodeman was such a good man. And a kind brother. The Divines are truly cruel. If you ask the Divines for strength, will they freely grant you your strength? Or will they grant you the chance to become strong? If you want to change the world, you have to act cruelly, Morty. Not to others, but to yourself. You're the one who told me that. I was. The Divines are testing you, Morty. Will you buckle under the pressure? No. My will shall become unbreakable. Thank you for your words, Brianna. If I didn't have you at my side, I don't think I could come as far as I have. You must be willing to sacrifice everything. Only then will we obtain a world free of evil. Oh, she's buttering him up for something, that's for sure. Only then. She is buttering him up to be like a sacrificial lamb for Cassandra or something. Straight up. Tomb of Horrors. Wow, just like that, we go into chapter 24, Tomb of Horrors. Okay. How far are we in? Since I did this over things. We're about 3 hours in, right? So, okay. I'm gonna stop here. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here, guys. 3 hours is good enough for this. And then we just finished that desert one, so I think Tomb of Horrors is probably gonna be like a dungeon of some kind. So it would be a good point to stop. And that was a lot of dialogue. Yeah, unless my rage is just straight up taking over and I'm just really tilted because I just want to murder these characters. I wanted to murder Samuel so bad. Honestly, Mortimer, you're in the same freaking boat. You come back to my team because of a sympathy thing from Jekka. I'm gonna send him out and just murder him. Like, I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's the weakest enemy. I'm gonna send him out to the field and just die if he becomes an ally. I don't even care if he's integral to the plot. At this point, like I said, there is no holding back. I already have a game over. It's an official sorry, if you guys couldn't hear that clearly. It's already an unofficial run. So, Ironman run. I already lost. So, I don't care if I get a game over from Morty. I'll just add him to the death counter, because I don't give a damn. Yeah, he does not deserve any sympathy. Like, holy crap. I don't care what just happened in Andaron. Everything is his fault. Everything. Like, how can he not see that? He should just go jump off a cliff and kill himself. He's so stupid. Whew! I'm gonna calm down. Hit the like button if you like, hit the like button if you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below what you guys thought, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Next time we'll continue with chapter 24, Tomb of Horrors. Yeah, the only problem with the dialogue chapters, the guidance chapters, is they take so much time out of the videos. I do apologize for those who are only interested in the chapters, the action. But I gotta read everything. It's my first playthrough, and I gotta know everything. So all the dialogue, oh, I know it's taxing, but unfortunately, it has to be done. So yeah, we're gonna stop here. But it looks like we'll start right off with a action chapter, Tomb of Horrors. I wonder what that entails. Hopefully it's something... Well, Tomb of Horrors, right? So obviously there has to be terrors. There has to be terrors. We got a holy sword in the desert as well. Holy sword in the desert. And we got a bunch of holy weapons. We even got a holy axe from the dancers. Or, sorry, not the dancers. For keeping the civilians alive. We got boots from the dancers. So I gotta now figure out who gets boots. Maybe Sigrid? She seems to be very slow. I can't really get her into combat. We'll see. Oh, I'm talking too much. Anything else? I think that's it. Honestly, this chapter was not... It wasn't necessarily fun. I will say that. It wasn't that fun. There was no real high stakes. Now that... In retrospect, right? In retrospect, there was no high stakes at all in this run. Sure, yes, it's probably because it's normal mode. So there's less reinforcements. The enemies are much weaker. Sure. But there was really no high stakes. The only high stakes was when Runa almost died to the nomads, but that was expected because they're strong. Or when Shay was attacked by the warrior, and perhaps a dancer could have came and killed me, right? You never know when the dancers could move out and help the warriors. But other than that, there really were zero high stakes in this chapter, and that sucks. This is a poorly made chapter, and did you guys notice? The sand did not affect the nomads at all. So it affected Victoria only. Oh, and Lil Lynette. It affected my 2 horses. But it didn't affect anyone else. The foot soldiers, the flyers, the nomads on the chapter. The nomads were not affected in any way. That in itself is terrible. It should not be that way. Because nomads are just as horse-like as Victoria and Lil Lynette. There's no reason they can move around the sand better than we can. So that was a poorly made decision on this game's part. If when the definitive edition comes out and this chapter is unchanged, that is one of the things that needs to be changed, because they should not get free reign where I can't move on the sand either. I don't care if they're natives to the land. Horses are horses. They're the same. They don't change that. So that almost cost me Runa's life. And my Runa is cap, magic, and speed. So, at her best, technically speaking, she still could have died. Right? Yes, I got hit by 9%, which should not have happened. But had they all been using scimitars, had I left myself in more close combat situation with, being attacked by multiple scimitars, I would have died for sure. Not to mention, had I not used Helga to kill the strongest one of them all, besides Sethos himself, I would have died. So, again, Helga is straight up MVP right now at this point. Her Gale Force is just way too powerful. Otherwise, yeah, my other units like Beerit, obviously is my next best unit as well. Or she is my best unit, just not my MVP. MVP, most valuable person. Yeah, like I said, it's not a fun chapter. It was just there. It's just there. That's all it really was. And that sucks. It's not the worst chapter. There's other chapters so far that were worse, but this was by far no fun at all. It sucked. Poorly made, poorly designed. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's all I had to say about this chapter. It wasn't that much fun. But I like the idea. It's just, it didn't work. Anyway, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next one for chapter 24. The Tomb of Horrors.